welcome to the United Community Channel. We are back with another watch along. Pre-season is in full swing. Manchester United versus Arsenal. This is not a friendly. I've said it a few times already today, you know, in TikToks and stuff like that. This is not a friendly tonight. This is not a friendly. Manchester United versus Arsenal in New York. Really looking forward to this game. When do we ever get a game at 10 o'clock at night? It's brilliant. On a Saturday night as well, we're having a couple of beers. It's all going down well. Happy days. Really looking forward to it. Looking forward to a good game. Hopefully we can get the win. But before we go any further, guys, obviously anybody that's watching on YouTube, you can see on the screen that today's watch along is sponsored by the Kit Man. Get all of your retro gear, all of your international jerseys, all of your new Premier League jerseys, Man United, he has them all, Serie A, Bundesliga, La Liga, all of the international jerseys. Quality is absolutely unbelievable. He's after sending me a few, of course. Anyone that's watching, you've seen me wear a few of them already. This is the blue 88 to 1990 away jersey. We've got the 99 Champions League jersey with all of the proper stitching, Camp Nou, all of that stuff, absolutely unreal. And then of course we've got the green and gold until the club is sold, Glazers out. Go check him out, guys. thekitman.eu is the name of the website. He's running a 3-for-2 offer at the moment as well, so you can check him out on his website, or you can also get him by the same name, thekitman.eu on Instagram. He's got a load of pictures up of all of his gear, all of that good stuff, so go check him out. Buy a couple of jerseys. They're unbelievable. I can't explain how good the quality are. And by the way, I mean, this material is the same material that the original jersey was made from. How the players played in this material back in the 90s, I will never know. I mean, I'm only walking around the place and it's cutting the nipples out of me. But anyway, look, really looking forward to it, guys. Go check them out, thekitman.eu. Link is in the description of the YouTube video, and of course you can get them on Instagram there as well, so make sure you go and do that as well. Great to see so many people in, guys. Oshin, Ben, Chris, Jock is in, Shane is there as well. Who else have we got on YouTube? Ricey is in, I see his name there. The Ginger Ninja, Graham, John, Owen. Who else have we got? Kieran is there as well. Appreciate it, guys. Smash a like on the video if you haven't done so already. We're going to aim for 10,000 likes on TikTok as well, so tap that screen a few times, crack open a couple of beers, let's sit down, enjoy the game. Hopefully we can get the win against Arsenal. Anybody watching on YouTube, guys, you can see that the starting 11 is on the screen. For anybody who doesn't know, we'll give you the lowdown on it. So it's Tom Heaton starts in goal. Now, Andre Onana supposedly is not in the matchday squad, but he has been out warming up on the pitch as well. So it's kind of strange to see what's going on. I don't know whether he's going to be part of it or not. Tom Heaton starts in goal. We've got Wan-Bissaka right back, Luke Shaw left back, Martinez and Varane in the middle. Three in midfield then, we've got Kobe Mainoo, Mason Mount and Bruno Fernandes. And our three up front then, we've got Garnacho off the left. We've got Sancho through the middle, it looks like, as a false 9. And then we've got Anthony on the right-hand side. So, you know, decent team. Arsenal have gone very strong as well, by the way. I've seen their team, and they've gone all out. But get your score predictions in. Let me know what way you think the game is going to go. But yeah, really looking forward to it. We've got some decor on the wall as well. Anybody on YouTube can see it. Apologies to anybody on TikTok. If you do want the full experience and you're watching on TikTok, get over to the YouTube channel. We've got the starting 11 on the screen. We've got the scoreboard. We've got the timer. All of that good stuff. But yeah, happy days. Ricey says, where are you watching the match tomorrow? Doherty's. Go to Doherty's to watch it, Rice, if you're coming up, man. So yeah. Where's our mic? Oh shit, I keep forgetting the mic. Sorry about that. That better? Is that better? Yeah? Right, okay. I keep forgetting to pull the mic over because it's a new setup, but we'll get used to it. Let's see what people are saying in the chat here. Great to see so many people in. Jock says, great to have the football back. Oshin says, did he forget the new mic again? I did. Here we go. Aaron says, evening all. Let's hope for a good performance against this lot. Absolutely. Have you... have you cast it onto my TV? Much better quality, says Aaron. Appreciate it, my friend. Much appreciated. Yeah, the mic. Okay, we've got the mic sorted. Shane says, Sancho false 9 might be a stroke of genius. Did Eric Ten Hag not do that with Tadic and got 20 goals out? Maybe so. Maybe so. You know, I think we need goals. I think it's the most evident thing that we need, really, isn't it? So look, obviously we're looking to get a number 9, and it's probably going to be Rasmus Højlund. But you know, if Sancho turns out to be the backup false 9, then all right, I'm all for it. What channel is it on? It's on MUTV, guys. So anybody watching, check it out on MUTV. I think that's the only place you can watch it. I'm not sure. Maybe if you're outside of the UK, it might be on different channels. People in the chat will let you know. Get into the chat, guys, if you know anywhere else the game is on. Help people out there rather than me answering it continuously. The Ginger Ninja says, watching the game through the Xbox as Sky Glass doesn't have the channel. Preseason game, but no friendly. Let's go, says Mick. Absolutely, my friend. And let's see what people on YouTube are saying here. Let's see. Chris says, Sancho at the number 9 is a joke. Oshin says, thing about casting onto your TV means his head gets bigger, and that is a bad thing, because this is a big head. I swear to God. You'd play handball on that forehead, so you would. Molly is in. She says, evening 2-1 United. Love to see it. Dean says, come on the boys, United till I die. Absolutely. Chris says, in the USA, the game is on ESPN. There we go. So anybody from the US that's watching it, you can get it on ESPN. So there we go. But yeah, really looking forward to it, guys, I have to say. I remember Chris, a wise man, once said in a members chat how it was a stroke of genius. Yeah, there you go. Who's the bigger head, Jack or Maguire? Now, come on, it's not that big, Ben. Jesus Christ, man. Let's see. That is the ugliest United jersey of all time, says John. Well, obviously, if you're a United fan, you know the, I suppose, the reasons for this jersey. So, if you don't know, let me educate you a little bit. Newton Heath, which was the name of Manchester United before they were Manchester United, historically played in green and gold. So, that's why you see all the green and gold scarves at Old Trafford. Hashtag Glazers out, all of that kind of stuff. So, yeah. And the video is sponsored by the Kit Man, and he kindly sent me this for free. So, that's why we're wearing it. And I love it. And I will definitely be wearing it for more videos, even that are not sponsored by him. So, all good. Really appreciate it. Let's see. Who will win the hurling tomorrow, says Martin. Oh, come on the Cats. I hope to God Kilkenny can do it. We're going to have our work cut out for us. Tipperary, Tipperary. I'm used to, hating Tipperary, but Limerick are, of course, clear favourites for it. But look, you never know. All Ireland final, anything can happen. We will need Limerick to have an off day, I would think, and Kilkenny to play at their best. So, but you never know. Look, I won't be overly disappointed if. Of course, you'd be disappointed, but, we're going to have our work out for us, you would have to say. You know what I mean? So, anyway. What part of Kilkenny are you from? Kilkenny City. Small, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Thanks, everybody, hitting the follow button there. Benji is after hitting the follow button. Much appreciated. User is after hitting the follow button as well. Tiger also. Who else have we got there following? Michael is after hitting the follow button. Plenty of people hitting the follow button. Really appreciate it, guys. Much appreciated. Tiernan as well there is after hitting the follow button. Appreciate it, guys. Do you know the Hazes? I know a few Hazes. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Michael, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. I'm a Kilkenny man myself, says Martin. Owns a Wexford man. Anyway. Harvey's after hitting the follow button as well. Appreciate it, guys. Up awfully, said Kiefer. Go on, awfully. But yeah, look, I mean, we didn't do a live last night, but there's been some, I suppose, some decent updates. I suppose the main kind of updates has been in relation to outgoings. Anthony Elanga, it looks like, is going to be going to Nottingham Forest for 15 million. I mean, look, I'm glad that, not that I'm glad he's going, but I'm glad that we're getting players off the books. I think we could get more money for him. What has he got? I think he's got 55. Is he 55 senior appearances for United? He's a Swedish international. I think 50 million is probably on the low end of what we could have got for him, I have to say. But look, I mean, yeah, I mean, we know how bad United are at negotiating, really, don't we? So, I mean, it's pretty clear that we're not gonna get big money in for our fringe players by the looks of it. So, but look, it's 15 million back into the transfer kitty. We know we want a striker. I think the money is already there for the likes of Rasmus Højlund, but you would hope these kind of 15 millions, you know, and if we could sell maybe Donny van de Beek, it looks like Fred looks like he might go as well. You would hope we can accumulate enough money to get maybe another one or two signings in. If it'd be maybe an Amrabat or, you know, another centre back, who knows? But yeah. Let's see. Are you going for United tonight? What's the score? Yeah, I'm going to go 2-1 to United. I think I hope we'll get the job done. Arsenal have gone relatively strong. They put out pretty much a full-strength team. So let's see what happens. Killian is in. How you keeping, man? Come on, United. Absolutely. Oshin says, can we read anything into the fact he's playing Menu in front of our first choice back four? I think it's very encouraging, Oshin, I would say. It's the first thing that I thought when I seen he was starting. Obviously, you know, we have had, you know, we are seeing senior players coming back and starting tonight. Anthony, Garnacho, obviously Varane and Martinez. Bruno is back into the team as well. Luke Shaw is back. So, you know, obviously Casemiro is there as well. And it's good to see that Kobbie Mainoo is getting in and getting his opportunity and getting some game time around senior players. So it can only be a positive, really, can't it? It really can. Is it 15 million plus add-ons for Elanga? I'm not 100% sure on. I haven't seen the finer details in it, but I just kind of seen 15 million. So Ben says, yes, Menu will be a first-team player, so seeing what he's got. Aaron says, Tellez for 4 million. Yeah, that was poor business in my opinion. Another Aaron says, why is Rashford not playing? Look, I mean, he will play tonight, don't worry. But, you know, you can only start 11 and he's phasing people back in, you know. I wouldn't be overly concerned about it. New UCC shirt will be ordered on Monday, says Chris. Start him alongside Casemiro, Ben, says Oshin. 4-0 United, 3 in the first half, says Shane. Love it. Ten Hag wants to end Timber's career with Garnacho, says Ebony. David says, keep your best defensive player, Harry Maguire. Yeah, good one. Is the game live on YouTube, says Dean. I'm not 100% sure. Can someone in the chat answer that? Is the game live on YouTube? I heard somebody commenting on it in the past few hours or so. Somebody mentioned YouTube. Maybe someone in the chat can tell us whether it's on YouTube or not. But it is live on MUTV anyway. That's what I'm watching it on. So whatever. I'm sure someone in the chat will tell you. John is in. Good to see you, John. How we keeping, Robert? Good to see you, pal. Where are you watching the match? In my front room on the telly on MUTV. So there you go. Ordered my green and gold from kitman.eu tonight, says Anto. There you go. Happy days. Fair play to you, Anto. Is it on RTE? No, it's not, Daniel. No, it's not. Arsenal think it's the UEFA Champions League final with their starting 11, says Morgan. Darren says, what do you think will happen with Sancho? Look, Sancho, I think, is going to be here for next season. I really do. Unless somebody comes in with a big offer for him, which I can't see happening, really. I just can't. I think Sancho is going to be here for the foreseeable. And I was kind of on the fence with Sancho, I have to say, between wanting him maybe to be sold and then wanting him to get one more season. I said it at the end of last season that, look, if he goes, I wouldn't be upset. If he stays, I wouldn't be upset either, you know. But look, the manager will make that call and we'll back him, of course. Toby is in. Good to see you, Toby. Molly says, Jack, let's not mute the mic today. I'll try not to. I'm trying not to touch it as much as possible. But if I do, just I think I know where it's gonna, what the issue is. Garnacho should have got the number 7, says Mongan. Look, I mean, it's just a number at the end of the day, really, isn't it? Now, it's a very important number, but let's get behind Mason Mount, and hope he does well in it, because it's certainly I was certainly happy to see the confidence from Mason Mount in wanting to take the jersey as well. So there you go. Thanks everybody hitting the follow button as well, guys. Flying with likes as well. Nearly at 7,000 likes already. My MUTV keeps cutting out. I have to keep refreshing it every 30 seconds. God damn it. Anyway, Limerick or Kilkenny. On the Cats. Let's see. Bry says, Bryden says, is Highland worth the money? Let him cook, maybe. Rough diamond in the making. I've been thinking about this a lot over the last few days, and let's talk about even Moise Caicedo for an example, and you've heard a lot of Manchester United fans over the last few weeks when we were being linked with him that why didn't United get him before? Because we had the option to sign him before he was, before he went to Brighton, and we turned him down. Why didn't United get him before he went to Brighton and now he's worth 80 million? I think Rasmus Highland falls into that category. Now we're probably going to end up paying probably 60 million for him anyway. But if this guy can come in and score, let me see, if he can score over 15 goals next season, or 20 goals, and 15, 20 goals, you would talk about, okay, well, this guy is an 80 million pound player instantly. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. And I think he may well be a kind of a player that falls into the bracket of, let's get him young. We might pay an awful lot of money for him, but if we can keep his feet on the ground and keep him on the trajectory that he's currently on, then I think we're going to have a very good player. You know what I mean? Now, a lot of things have to fall into place, but I think it's certainly possible. Go man Jack, on the beers, my birthday weekend, so I'm on it all weekend. Go man Tyke, happy birthday, my friend. Thanks for joining us. But yeah, we're having a few beers, and I've got a little vape here. Don't want to be smarted on screen too much, but I do like a little vape while I'm having a beer. But anyway, more important things. Oh yeah, that works better. I've sorted it. Sancho on 300k is effing shocking, says Shane. Theo, thanks for the gift, my friend. Much appreciated. Because it's our first big pre-season game of the season, guys. I am going to be giving away a free membership to the YouTube channel as well at halftime. So if you are watching on TikTok and you want to become an official member of the YouTube channel, get over to YouTube, watch us over there. We're live over there at the moment as well. Link is on my homepage. You'll see the YouTube icon on my homepage. Just click it. We're live over there. We've got the scoreboard, the timer, the starting 11 all on the screen. Come over to YouTube, hit subscribe. Let me know in the chat that you've come over from TikTok, and we'll be giving away a free membership at halftime. Now, to anybody who is thinking about becoming an official member of the YouTube channel, link is in the description. And what we're doing this season is any official member will have the opportunity to come on and do a match reaction with us. So after every game, we do a match reaction. Last year, it was just me on screen, but this season, I'm going to be bringing channel members on to have a debate, discuss what's going on, what happened in the games and stuff like that. So if that's something you're interested in, link is in the description to become an official channel member. Go check it out. Yeah, you can come on screen with us throughout the season and give your opinion. So yeah, looking forward to it. Let's see. Oshin says, I think we should have a drinking game for every time Jack says Sancho, he has to take a drink. Well, I don't think I have that many beers left in the fridge, but Rear, thanks for the gift as well. Much appreciated. Appreciate it, guys. JB, thanks for the follow. Anybody watching on YouTube as well, you can see George Best here in the background. What a quote. I spent a lot of money on booze, birds and fast cars, and the rest I just wasted. Absolutely unreal. Unreal. Mike is in on YouTube. He said he just switched over from TikTok. Thanks for joining, Mike. Really appreciate it, pal. Ben says, yes, Jack, got fed up of the three he always spoke to. We all got demoted. Aaron says, switched over from TikTok a couple of weeks ago. YouTube, much better. Really enjoying the nightly lives and watch-alongs. I appreciate it, Aaron. Appreciate it, my friend. I would like to revisit the weekly members chats. If we have time throughout the season, we will. Of course we will. Let's see what people are saying here. You are more happy when downing a beer, says Bryden. Well, I think we're all happy when we have a little beer. Kind of relaxes the mood a little bit, doesn't it? Daniel says, do you know if it's on RTE? I think it's on the GEA Go. I think that's where it's on, yeah. And it's on the RTE player and TG Caher as well. Who do you think will finish higher, Man United or Liverpool? I think United will finish higher. I have a feeling Liverpool, like over the last few weeks, I've been saying Liverpool top 4. Yeah, okay. And the more I think about it, I mean, they're having a serious overhaul of their midfield. They're having a serious overhaul of their midfield. It looks like Fabinho is going to go. Jordan Henderson is going to go. They've already lost Milner. They've already lost... who else did they lose? They've lost another one as well. And they've only brought in 2. So, I don't know. I mean, they're going to have to sign a couple more midfielders, I think, if they're going to have a chance of getting into the top 4. But look, let's see what happens. We signed Elanga yesterday. Is he any good and is he worth 15 million, says Darren. Darren, obviously a Nottingham Forest fan. I think he's worth more than 15 million, Darren. Like I was only saying earlier on that, I mean, he's got 55 senior appearances for Manchester United and he's an established Swedish international. I think we should have maybe got 20, 25 million for him. I think he'll be a good player for you. I do. I really do. But yeah. Oh man, this is absolutely painful. So it is. MUTV is acting the maggot, if you know what I mean. Chris, you said it's on ESPN. You did. I'm going to try and get it on another channel because ESPN Plus, is it? Oh, there's 111 channels in that. I'll never get down through them all. Live Prem events, live football events. No, it's probably not there either. Maybe. I wonder, is it on like... it's probably not on the likes of... Optus Sports or anything like that, maybe. Let me see. Let me have a quick look here. Optus Sports is usually good for it. What exact ESPN channel is it on, Chris? And I'll check it out because MUTV is acting a maggot on me here. Yeah, I'm not finding it on anything else here. But yeah, ESPN Plus. Yeah, I've got ESPN Plus here as a yeah, there's 111 different. Yeah, I'm never going to find it on that. Normal ESPN on DirecTV. Okay. Let me have a quick check here. Bum 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 bum. USA World Sports. No. Nah, fuck it. I'll never find it. Anyway, where do you think we'll finish in the league, says Patrick? It's a difficult one to call at the moment, Patrick. I won't lie. Reason being is that we haven't got a number 9 yet in our team. I think if we can get a number 9 in, which I think we probably will eventually, then great. I think we could. I think we could finish second, but we could also finish. I also wouldn't be surprised if we finished fourth. I do think we'll get into the top 4. And I think that has to be a minimum, but yeah, I don't know. Do you have the app only available on ESPN in the States? ESPN Plus app? No, I don't, I'm afraid, guys. Anyway, we're grand. We'll get sorted. I'm going to go grab another beer because it's Saturday night. And sure, why not? We've got a few Birra Moretti's in the fridge. Happy days. And we've got potatoes ready to go, because I have a feeling I'm going to have a little bit of an appetite by half time if I keep drinking beer. Back in a second. Oh, forgot that. All right, we're back. Anyway, Irish guy drinking Italian beer. Don't please take you away for that. Yeah, but I'm not going drinking cans of Guinness now or anything like that. No way. Is that your looking hairstyle for the new season? Well, my hairstyle hasn't changed in about 5 years, so yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Lovely. I mean, when do you get Man United playing on a Saturday night? You know what I mean? Just brilliant. Waiting on the teams to come out here. Now, I don't know. I may be a little bit behind here. I'm not 100% sure, but where are you actually from? I'm always guessing Dublin, but then I'm like, no, I'm not from Dublin. I'm from Kilkenny. Tell me he doesn't sound like Johnny B or Johnny Smacks. Well, they're Tipperary and I'm Kilkenny, so I don't know. You can tell me if I sound similar, but I know that kind of accent is not too far apart. But anyway, David says he has the stream on live score. There we go as well. David has it going on live score. Fair play to you, pal. Yeah, happy days. So anyone wants to check it out on live score, if that's an option for you, you certainly can go and do that. But yeah. Let me have a gander here and I see, can I confirm that for you? Where's the... Where's the friendlies? There we go. Friendlies. Let's try to find Man United. Jeez, there's a lot of friendlies on today, ain't there? Fucking hell. Can't even find United. But yeah, nearly ready to rock and roll here, guys. Oh, it just shows the teams. Can't watch it on live score, right? Okay, right. That's the end of that one. So, but yeah. Happy days. We're getting ready to rock and roll here, guys. Anybody watching on TikTok, if you do want the full experience, make sure you're getting over to the YouTube channel. We're live over there as well. We've got the scoreboard, the timer, the starting 11, all on the screen. Link is on my homepage. You'll see the YouTube. You see the YouTube icon. Just click the icon. Head over to YouTube, hit subscribe, get in the chat, let me know you've come over from TikTok as well. We are giving away a membership to the channel as well at half time, so if you are watching on TikTok, make sure you get over to YouTube and get involved. But yeah, I may be a little bit behind, I don't know, someone can tell me. Chris, will you actually tell me, because I don't know if I'm far behind or not, because we're 2 minutes past 10 o'clock now and I'm still waiting on it. Teams are not even on the pitch. Yeah, there's a little bit of a lag there, guys. I done something in the background, but I'm going to change it there now. Sorry, so don't worry. I think I have it fixed. Martin is in. He switched over from YouTube. Appreciate it. Much appreciated, my friend. You're from Kilkenny, of course. You're behind, says Tony. All right, that's fair enough, Tony. Fair enough. But yeah, one thing to say, guys, as well, is that we may be a little bit behind here on the stream. So if we are, don't ruin it in the chat for everybody else, or the moderators will be on you and you get kicked out. So there we go. There's your warning. But yeah, starting 11 for anybody who hasn't heard, guys. Tom Heaton, Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Martinez and Shaw make up the back five. Mount, Fernandes and Menu in midfield. And then Anthony, Garnacho and Sancho as the forward line. So yeah, looking forward to it. But yeah, happy days. Anyway, no package yet. You sound like Johnny B or Johnny Smacks, says both. You're the second person is after saying that to me. But anyway, what can you do? Yeah, players are out on the pitch. Is there a delay in kickoff, or am I really, really far behind? Yeah, or what is going on? Yeah, it hasn't even kicked. Oh yeah, it's been delayed to 10:05. Sorry, I'm just seeing it there now. But yeah, great to see so many people in on TikTok, guys. If you're new to the channel, please do hit the follow button. We do all of the Manchester United watch-alongs throughout the season. Daily Manchester United content, as well as, much, much more. So make sure you're getting involved. Like I said, we are live over on YouTube as well. So if you do want to get involved over there, we're giving away a free membership to the channel as well. We've got the scoreboard, the timer, the starting 11, all on the screen over on YouTube. Link is on my homepage. Just click on that YouTube icon, head over, hit subscribe, let me know in the chat that you've come over. But yeah, there's been a slight delay on kickoff time, so more beer time, I suppose. But yeah, how's the there's no glitching anymore, is there, guys, on YouTube? Let me know if everything is good. Steaks on the grill, corn on the cob, baked potatoes, United on. Great day, says Chris. Enjoy it, my friend. It's probably the only watch along we've ever done where it's on your time schedule, not ours. So, happy days. Benny is over from TikTok. Appreciate it, Benny. So, yeah. Like I said, guys, we may be a little bit behind on the stream here. So, if, don't ruin it on everybody if there is a goal. Just keep it calm until we score, please. Hasn't started yet, Eli, Andy. So we're nearly ready to rock and roll here. Darami, thanks for the follow, much appreciated. Who else is hitting the follow button there? Let me see. Jeffrey, thanks for the follow. 12 pints clear, thanks for the follow. Who else have we got? Peter, thanks for the follow, much appreciated. We've got Yabu has followed as well. Let me see. Who else have we got there? One more. Let me see. Where have we got it? Elias as well. Thanks for the follow. Much appreciated, guys. Loads of people hitting the follow button there now as well. Fax Mail. Wellby. Kenneth. Killier. Scott. Ryan. Much appreciated, guys. Much love. Much love. But anyway, we're nearly ready to rock and roll. Let's get the timer up and running here as well. Manchester United versus Arsenal. This ain't a friendly, by the way. This is not a friendly. This is not a friendly. But anyway. Yeah. Happy days. Just waiting on the fight, or waiting on the whistle. Come on, United. Shane. Shane, there's no one taking any messing in that chat. The moderators are on top form there. Only a joke, though. Only a joke. Only a joke. Jack, can I buy you something for the background? You can if you want. No problemo. Right, we're nearly ready to rock. Let's get the timer up and running here. We'll get the timer up on the screen. Like I said, guys, anybody watching on TikTok, we're live on YouTube. We've got the timer, the starting 11, the scoreboard, all on the screen. Head over to YouTube. Link is on my homepage. Check it out. But we're up and running here. Happy days. Here we go. United and Arsenal in the MetLife Stadium. East Coast. But yeah, I mean, Arsenal have gone strong here. I mean, if you're putting your predictions on, I mean, the teams that that are lining up here, then you would say Arsenal all the way. Man United, thanks for the gift on TikTok. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. But yeah, game starting quite fast here. We're not even 60 seconds in, but helter skelter in the summer swelter. Where's that yuck? Yeah, I would have liked to see Onana. I would have liked to see Onana get the get the start today. I don't know, like he was out warming up, but he wasn't in the match day squad, but he was togged out and everything. So I don't know if he's on the bench. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe someone spotted it while I was doing while I was doing the intro and all of that. Bother, just send me a DM on Instagram and we'll go from there, my friend. But yeah, thanks everybody that's tuning in on YouTube as well, guys. If you're new to the channel, please do hit the subscribe button. Here's Saka coming down the right hand side now, cuts in on his left, little cross into the box is a poor one. Martinez with the header clear, but Arsenal will keep possession here. Let's see, was last season a fluke or will Arsenal push this season? I honestly don't think they will. Might prove me wrong, says Aaron. It's an interesting one, it really is. I mean, you have to look at the teams that weren't there last season as well. And look, I'm not trying to disrespect Arsenal. They played some very, very, very good football last season. But if Liverpool were on top form, Arsenal wouldn't have been second, Now, look, they have improved this summer, but Liverpool have improved, United have improved. Have City improved? Probably not yet, but it's going to be a really, really interesting season, especially in that kind of whole top four area, because I think City are not as strong as they were last season at the moment, and Arsenal are stronger than they were last season, but it's going to be interesting to see how Liverpool get on. It's going to be interesting to see how United can, finish their transfer window and get a number 9 in and all of that kind of stuff. So, I mean, a lot of things have to kind of play themselves out before we can kind of really judge it. But be under no illusion, Manchester United have a really, really difficult start to the Premier League season. We've got Spurs, Arsenal, Brighton and Burnley, I think, in our opening 6 games. And look, you'd say Burnley, they're only after getting promoted, but I mean, Vincent Kompany is over him. He's going to have them riled up to the last. I think we're playing Spurs as well. All that. So, I mean, we do have a difficult opening, maybe 6 games or so. So, like, from the start of the season to maybe the international break at the start of September or middle of September is going to be a difficult start. It really is. Really is. But anyway, look, we're all for it. But yeah, let's see what people are saying here. Let me see. Onana straight into my fantasy team with Shaw and Rashford. Wish Bruno's in. Go on, son. Turns back in the box. Lays it off. Anthony. Oh, he scuffs it. Oh, he just pulls it wide at the far post. Oh, man. Jeez, that was a chance. Not even 5 minutes gone. And that's what Anthony needs to improve. Coming into this season, he really needs to improve his finishing, his final ball. So, it's just a big, long ball in over the top, I think, by Luke Shaw, is it? And Bruno Fernandes is in, and Timber gets back, or Rice gets back, and he just turns back and lays it off. Oh, Anthony has a free shot on the penalty spot, and he just scuffs it. And that's a bit of rust maybe creeping in there. But United could easily be 1-0 up here. Really could be. But good start. All for it. Did he use his right leg at least? No, it was with his left, Oshin. It was with his left, man. But, yeah. So poor from Anthony, says Luke. Paul says, Oshin, it's bad enough. He thinks he's playing Football Manager. Mr. Connor says, if we were to get Highland, would he perform well? Because he's very young, with not much experience. Well, look, I'm sure he will need maybe a year to settle in, but by all accounts, he is a very, very, very young, hungry, confident player. I'm not even going to lie. I haven't watched him an awful lot. I don't think I've ever seen him play, if I'm being honest with you. But I do also think that, and we mentioned it earlier, that United have been criticised in the past for not getting for turning down players before they have maybe gone to the levels that they should be at. And I think Hyland maybe falls into that category. I think he could be a player that, strike from Arsenal, and it's Heaton had it covered, but yeah, I think Hyland could fall into that category. I think we could, if he keeps the trajectory that he's on going, I think we could be getting a very good player at the right time. We could get Rasmus Hyland this summer, and in 2 years' time he could be worth double the money. So, but a lot of things have to happen between now and then for that to be the case. Party Pooper says Anthony needs to perform this season. He does. Now look, Anthony, I think, performed in different ways throughout last season. I thought his work rate and his energy levels, were very, very good. I thought his defensive actions throughout the season were very, very good. He was always looking for the ball, always available. In my opinion, what Anthony needs to improve on, and I've said this before, is two things: is his decision making and his finishing. And if he can improve them, I think he'll be okay. United a graveyard for talented players. Yeah, good one, because Bruno Fernandes is a dirt player ever since we signed him, even though he's pretty much got the best numbers in the Premier League since he signed. So, yeah, that makes no sense. But anyway, Martinelli is down, which is bad, says user. I think he's back up here now, so all good. Let's see. Opinions on Moussa Diaby to Villa. Moussa Diaby's a good player, but I don't really give a shit that he's going to Villa, if I'm being honest. Lovely ball out with Kobe Menu up to Wan-Bissaka, and lovely little flick by Mason Mount. United are doing well there. Mason Mount, Sancho tries to lay it off. Mason Mount, what a block. Wan-Bissaka, Anthony, handball ref. And Arsenal clear the lines. Jesus, this is like a fucking Premier League game here. We're all up for it. Really, really good. And that was started by Kobe Manu, and Ten Hag on the sideline is giving it the beans as well. Kobe Manu with a lovely ball to Wan-Bissaka, and our fullbacks are playing very high. Wan-Bissaka was gone, played the ball into Mason Mount, who laid it off lovely, and then it was given back to him, I think, by Bruno Fernandes again, really quick. Kind of got a little bit too stuffy in the box, but Anthony with a strike. Eventually Arsenal cleared the lines. Good start by United though, I have to say. Let's see. Luke says Delors or Wan-Bissaka to start when both fully fit. It all depends on who you're playing, in my opinion, with them two. I think Wan-Bissaka is by far the better defender. I think Wan-Bissaka is has a bigger gap in defensive attributes than Delors, but I think the attacking attributes between Delors and Wan-Bissaka are a lot less narrow. So I would probably go with Wan-Bissaka. Probably. I was very impressed with him last season. Saka is into the box here. Squares it. Strike. What a save by Tom Heaton. Second. Tom Heaton by 2 saves in a row. Get in there. Martinelli should have scored. Lovely little slip ball into Saka, and he gets into the box, he squares it, and Martinelli is coming in from the left-hand side. Tom Heaton gets a fingertip, or gets a good, strong palm to the first shot, but it's all about getting up for the second one. I think it was actually blocked by an Arsenal player for the first one, but he gets up off the ground and he makes the second save. Really, really good by Tom Heaton. New number 1 for United. Get him in, quick. But yeah, I mean, it's been a blistering start by both sides. What we got? Nearly 11 minutes gone here. Is Rice worth 100 million? No, he's not. And it's nothing against, right? If Rice had a sign for us for 100 million, I would have said the same thing. A central defensive midfielder in the world is not worth 100 million. 100 million gets you a 30 goal a season striker. You know what I mean? It doesn't get you a defensive midfielder, in my opinion. You know, Paul, thanks for the gift, much appreciated. But yeah, look, I mean, don't get me wrong, Declan Rice is a fantastic signing for Arsenal. I would have liked him at Manchester United, but he's not a £100 million striker or £100 million signing. He just isn't. Let's see. Oshin says, giving it the beans. Let's hear Goldbridge say that. Giving it the beans. Connor, well, you're getting a very loose Jack on the stream tonight because we're a few beers in. I had 2 or 3 beers before we started as well. So, you know, the tongue is loose. I might kerfuffle me words a little bit between now and the end of the stream, but sure, who cares? It's all good in the hood, ain't it? Ghost, thanks for the gifts, man. Serious supporter of the TikTok channel, always giving gifts. Much appreciated, my friend. Come on, Bruno, get up now. Get up now, get up now. Oh, a little flick ball in. And Ketia, oh, drills one across. And Varane does enough, and Tom Heaton will scoop it up. Kang, thanks for the follow. Robert, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated, guys. If you didn't support United, who would you support? I would probably support West Ham because I've said this before on the stream, but family members of mine used to own a bar just down the road from the bowling ground, and there's a big West Ham following in my family for that reason alone. They moved from Ireland to London back in the 60s and settled there. So yeah, it'd probably be West Ham. Let's see. We all need a drink, bro. Yeah, we do. Just get the beers in, lads. What's the story with the Norwich jersey? You clearly have no idea what you're talking about, so we'll skip that comment. Tim, thanks for the follow. Manchester is blue. Not in my lifetime, says Joel. Absolutely. It'll never be blue. It will never be blue. You can win all the trophies you want. You're still a bum of a club with no history. Anyway, what's the score? 0-0, guys. 14 minutes nearly gone, so... Let's see. Wan-Bissaka is better facing his own goal than Delo is, says Oshin. Shane says, Tom Heaton, number 1 for the year. I wish Luke Shaw is into the end line and he wins a corner. Good play by Luke Shaw. Paul says, you're just getting ready for the hurling tomorrow. Will you beat Limerick? It's going to be very difficult to beat Limerick, but look, All-Ireland finals have thrown up bigger surprises than if Kilkenny win tomorrow. I really hope we win. I'm going to be in the pub early with my United jersey on. Bought me daughter a United or Kilkenny jersey today as well. So 4 to 5. So she'll get about 3 years out of it. It was the smallest one I could get. Corner now to United. I think it's going to be Mason Mount to swing it in. Good ball in. Oh, no one attacking it. Good header away though. And Anthony will retain possession. Keep smashing the like button as well, guys. If you have a second, tap the screen a few times on TikTok. Let's try to get to, well, what, we're on 11,000 likes already. Let's try to get to 30,000 likes before the end of the game. Joffrey, thanks for the gift. Much appreciated. And as well, anybody on TikTok, guys, get over to YouTube. We're live over there as well. The full experience. We've got the scoreboard, the timer, the starting 11, all on the screen. The link is on my homepage. Just click the YouTube icon, hit subscribe. Let me know you've come over from TikTok. Like I said, we're giving away a free membership to the channel at halftime as well. So make sure you're getting over and watching on YouTube, because if you're not watching, you're not in with it. Well, you have a better chance if you're watching and you're subscribed. So there you go. Make sure you're getting over to do that. What channel is it on? It's on MUTV. Heaton's distribution is shite, mates, as usual. Yeah, well, I mean, look, he's not Andre Onana, but he's doing a job for us. Do you think you might stream the game tomorrow since it's an All-Ireland final? It would be good to watch. I could add him, but I'm not going to because I will be in the pub. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Mason Mount now. Big switch to Garnacho. I can't keep it in. Chris says, Jack, you may have to move field with players on screen to other side when the package comes to make room for the wall. I've got a hanger there so I can take it down and put it up. I know what's coming. I know exactly what's coming without knowing what's coming. Ben says 105 mil for a midfielder who has wore the Irish shirt. Who would have thought it? Easy now, Ben. Easy now. Connor says, are Arsenal wearing their stripy high-vis jerseys? They are. They look like a bunch of bricklayers playing a soccer match on a Friday evening. That's the good thing about GEA jerseys. Very little change over time to them, really. Yeah, absolutely. But I paid €53 for a 4 to 5 year old's Kilkenny jersey today, and I guarantee you if I bought it next week, I would get it for probably 20 quid. So there you go. Irish lad says, I was in Kilkenny today and the place is covered in black and amber. Come on, the Cats. It always is. Two most expensive English players of all time, Ben. Both wore the green first. Oisín. I fucking love it. I love it. The two most expensive English players in history wore the Irish jersey first. There you go. What more do you need? And the greatest band of all time, Oasis, have no English blood in them. Both their parents are Irish. So there you go. Just saying. Good fighting by Bruno. Come on, ref. Put the whistle to your mouth. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Free out. Darren says, come on, Limerick. Adam says, drinks taking a toll already. He doesn't even know what day it is. I know it's clearly Wednesday, so I do need a whiz though. Jeffrey, thanks for the gifts, my friend. Much appreciated. Is a River Court Hotel good? Says MUFC. Depends what you're looking for. You know what I mean? If you're staying the night, then yeah, it's a nice hotel. We looked at it, myself and my wife, before we got married. Ended up going somewhere else, but it's brilliant for a sunny summer's day because all of the outside tables and chairs and all are right along the river, and everybody is sitting out. The food is nice and the beer is flowing. So yeah, it's nice. Yeah. Ghost, thanks for the gifts. Much appreciated, guys. How long before you can play like City? Well, a couple of years. But playing like City, I don't think City have improved on their squad since last season because they've sold players and they haven't bought a lot of players. So they are obviously going to be they're going to be the poster boys that everybody wants to reach, but it mightn't be the same quality as last year. Great skill by Sancho. Good bit of positivity up the right-hand side. That's why we want to see more out of Sancho. Just running with pace. That's what you want to see. Can you give me a shout out, says Jude. There we go. Chris is in the chat as well. Appreciate it, pal. Let's see. Favorite Oasis song, says Jack. Oh man, you're doing me in there, Jack. Sancho into the box, pulls it back. Oh, it's intercepted. My favorite Oasis song. Oh. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Any Oasis fans in the chat, let me know. Favorite Oasis song? That is such a difficult question. Favorite Oasis song is probably... No, Wonderwall is not the best Oasis song, lads. My favorite Oasis song... It's probably Cigarettes and Alcohol, I'd say. Cigarettes and Alcohol. Dun, 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 Is it my imagination? Anyway, I'm glad someone asked me that before I had 4 more beers, because I would have sang the whole song. But yeah, it's probably cigarettes and alcohol. Cause all I need are cigarettes and alcohol. It's the bass in it that I love. Do 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 do. Anyway, free kick to United here. 0-0 so far. 21 and a half minutes gone. Ball chipped into the box. Garnacho with a header. Oh, it's a good header away, actually. Garnacho is well placed. Lovely first touch by Wan-Bissaka, just to slow the whole thing down. Yeah, it's good play. It's good, confident play by United there. That's Ten Hag football. Half the World Away is a great song as well, Shane. Champagne Supernova is a great song. Don't Look Back in Anger, of course. Cigarettes and Alcohol or Rock and Roll Star are probably my 2 favourites. Like for Definitely Maybe to come out, their debut album, and Rock and Roll Star to be their first song on the album, it's just so cheeky. You know what I mean? You know, tonight I'm a rock and roll star. And who the fuck are these lads? And they're talking about being rock and roll stars. I just think that, yeah, that's unbelievable as well. I've got some Oasis. Wait, you see this? Need to hang this on the wall. Look at that. Oasis, What's the Story, Morning Glory. I've got 2 other ones on the wall. I've got the what's the other one? Chasing the Sun, and there's another one up there as well. But yeah, I've got my Oasis stuff. Don't you worry. Huge Oasis fan. Morning Glory, great song as well. All your dreams are made. Put it on the wall behind you. Yeah, I could, but then, I mean, I love Oasis, but they're also City fans, so they're not going on a United stream. I've got them over there where you can't see. Wan-Bissaka, I tell you, Wan-Bissaka is getting into the box an awful lot. And this looks to be a tactic of Erik Ten Hag. He's nearly playing on the inside channel. He's underlapping an awful lot, more so than overlapping. Where Anthony is staying wide. And Wan-Bissaka is coming on the inside of him an awful lot. So, unpopular opinion, but I think Oasis are a gateway to Stone Roses, says Oshin. Well, I mean, Stone Roses, I don't think Oasis would exist without Stone Roses. But of course Oasis were much bigger and, you know, on a global stage, and, you know, but I think if you put the Stone Roses, if you start the Stone Roses at the same time as Oasis, I think they're just as big. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But, yeah, I don't know. I love all of that. Like, the Oasis documentary on Netflix, it's Supersonic. If you haven't watched it, there's another great song, by the way. If you haven't watched it, go and watch it. It's unbelievable. Twigs is in. Good to see you, pal. Jack is there. He said, that's what she said. All right. My wife is asking, what the fuck is he talking about? I said, he's been drinking. Listen, Oasis is not big in America. Just listen to them. They're unbelievable. They're unbelievable. So they are. Manchester. But I have been drinking, by the way. Chris's wife. Busting for a whiz as well. Shane says, have you picked your squad for the FPL? I would be very confident. I'm betting every single one of us has Shaw in it. I don't think I have Shaw in mine. I don't think I have Shaw in mine. I really don't. Let me see. No, I don't have Shaw in mine. So I don't. I think mine is good, though. I think mine is good. Saka down the right-hand side, square ball. Martinez well placed, puts it out for a corner. Yeah, I don't have Sean. As well, guys, anybody that's watching on TikTok, do join our Fantasy Premier League. We've got 2 Fantasy Premier Leagues going for the upcoming season. Obviously, a regular one and a head-to-head. There's a link on my homepage. If you click the link and scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll see the 2 FPL links there. Make sure you're joining. The winner of each league at the end of the season gets a replica jersey of their choice. So make sure you're getting involved in the Fantasy Premier League as well. Because I'm going to be closing it. I'm going to do 2 weeks of FPL and then I'm closing the entries. Corner now. All the way to the back. Saliba keeps it in. Cross back to the far side. Too long, but Saka will keep it in as well. Saka across. Oh, well done, Tom Heaton. Well done, Tom Heaton. But yeah, I don't have Shaw in it. I've actually got 3 United players. Oh no, I do have. I do have Shaw in it. Sorry. I've got 3 United players. I've got 2 Arsenal players. I've got 2 Newcastle players. I've got 2 Brighton players. I've got 1 City player. I've got 2 Chelsea players. And I've got an Aston Villa player. So you can probably guess. What am I drinking? I'm drinking Moretti. So yeah, that's what I'm. But anyway, make sure you're joining the Fantasy Premier League, guys. Link is on my homepage on TikTok and on YouTube. Oh, fuck, how do you get it on YouTube? I'll put the link in the description of the video. But you can get it, anybody watching on YouTube, of course, you can go to TikTok and get it over there as well. Keep smashing the like button, guys. Nearly at 16,000 likes on TikTok. Our goal is 30,000 by the end of the match. So make sure you keep smashing the like button. Anybody watching as well, like I said on TikTok, if you want the full experience, get over to YouTube. We're live over there as well. We've got the starting 11 on the screen. We've got the scoreboard down here and the timer down here as well. Full experience. The YouTube button is on my homepage. Head over to YouTube, hit subscribe, get into the chat and let me know you've come over from TikTok. Shane says, has to be Ferguson. Well, there's 2. There's 2 Brighton players in my team. Stones would be a great pick for FPL, says Jack. John says, I don't like what you have done with the laces on your jersey. It has to be open. Well, that's the way it came, so there you go. Now, but could you imagine, though, if you were playing and they were just hitting your face? That'd be really annoying. But I don't know. Whatever. Here's Bruno now. Strike, left foot. Oh! 1-0 to United. Bruno. And Eric Ten Hag gives it all of the beans. Get in there, United. 1-0. Bruno Fernandes with the left peg. Brilliant goal by United here. It has to be said. Let's have a look. I missed a bit of the build-up, but I seen the goal. What a strikeout of Bruno Fernandes. And it's 1-0. Now, Ramsdale does get a hand to it, but I think the power takes it home. And you can see the crowd is just fully United fans. There's no Arsenal fans in America. Sure, a bum of a club. So the ball comes out the right-hand side. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is making strides up that side. He just plays it into Bruno. Bruno is given a bit of space. He turns onto his left foot on the edge of the box. And he unleashes a bullet of a strike. And I think the power... Ramsdale could probably do better, but I think the power takes it home. And it's 1-0 to Manchester United. And you know what? We've got a collar. So it's going up. There we go. Old school. Happy days. 1-0 to Manchester United. Brilliant. Fucking Arsenal. Brilliant. And the crowd goes wild. Bruno, boy. Happy days. Captain Marvel. There we go. Smash a like on the video for Bruno Fernandes if you haven't already done so. Yeah, I mean, Ramsdale will be disappointed with it, you'd have to say. But the collar goes up. United are winning. I have to tie these laces again. Sorry, John, was it? I definitely haven't tied if this was the case. I think we have a water break, do we? Brilliant stuff. United 1-0. Get in there. Happy days. Captain Bruno Fernandes's first game as Manchester United club captain officially, and he scores a goal. Can't find the FPL code, pal, says Patrick. If you click on the link, Patrick, on my homepage, scroll right down, you'll see the two FPL links there. Just click on both of them, and you'll find it there straight away. But you know what? Actually, what you should do is, anybody who wants the FPL codes, guys, join the Discord group. So click on the link on my homepage on TikTok and join the Discord group, and I'll put the codes up for the FPL in the Discord group once the live is over. Okay, so make sure you're joining the Discord. Or just DM me on Instagram either. Follow me on Instagram and DM me there either. But yeah, United are 1-0 up. Happy days. Mr. Bean, thanks for the gifts. They're going down nice, I won't lie. Any predictions for the All-Ireland tomorrow? Yeah, it's going to be a good game. Other than that, I don't really know, to be quite honest with you. Yeah, fair play to everyone. I think there's a few people that were waiting in the chat as well. For the goal, didn't jump the gun. The moderators are getting strict, so they are. Oh, be on, please be on. No, he's off. He's off. Ghost, thanks for the gifts again, much appreciated. Bruno, thanks for the follow. Freddie, thanks for the follow. Who else is hitting the follow button there? Let me see. Who have we got? Follow. Hashea, thanks for the follow. A Stack, thanks for the follow. Matthew, appreciate the follow there as well. Where's Arsenal for life? Is he in the chat? Let's see, loads of people in the follow button. Paul, thanks for the follow. Eden Derry, Lauren, Panya Pai, thanks for the follow. Keely, Fiach, Peter, user, thanks for the follow, guys. David Mulcahy, appreciate the follow, guys, much appreciated. But yeah, it's been a good game so far. United are 1-0 up. Hopefully it's a prerequisite for things to come. That was a big word, wasn't it? You don't get big words like that often on the United Community Channel. Take them in, soak it in, as Buff Egan would say. Soak it in, man. Yeah, I've definitely been drinking, haven't I? Who assisted? I think it was Wan-Bissaka, actually, who assisted. Norwich stream, let's go. Green and gold until the club is sold. Do you know what? I think I'm going to not wear a red jersey until... Well, I could not wear a red jersey until the Glazers fuck off. Molly says, why is it hot everywhere but not in England? Because it's England and Ireland. It's not hot here either. But yeah, I can't wait for half time. I am busting for a whiz. What can the moderators actually do, says Luke, or says Aaron? They can ban people, they can restrict comments, they can put you in a timeout, they can do all of them kind of things. When people drink, big words come out, says Chris. That's true. Aaron says, Manu playing well. Do you think Eric Ten Hag could play him alongside Casemiro in the bigger games? He could. I don't think he probably will, though. But look, let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens, because He's certainly going to have the quality. Maybe not now, but maybe give him a season and see what happens. Now, Wan-Bissaka clears the ball. Oh, big mistake there. Oh, Sancho's in. Go on, bud. Go on. Oh, he has Garnacho. Sancho. Oh, what a finish. 2-0 to Man United. Sancho with an absolute bullet of a goal. And that's what I want to see out of Sancho this season. Directness. Fucking going for the goal and taking on the strike rather than turning back and looking for support. It's 2-0 to United. Jadon Sancho with an absolute bullet of a strike. Now, it's a really poor mistake. I think it's Saliba, is it? Is it Saliba? Yeah, it is. And Sancho just gets in. There's no turning back. One touch, second touch, and a bullet of a strike into the roof of the net. 2-0 to United. What a great goal. Happy, happy days. United 2-0 up. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. And Ten Hag gives it all of that as well. Lovely. He doesn't have any friendly games, and neither should the players on the pitch. You win every game in a Man United shirt that you can. Deadly. Happy days. Sancho boy. Lovely. Drunk Jack saying nice things about Sancho, says Luke. Luke, you know, if a player plays well, I will give him credit. If he plays bad, I will criticise. It's just the nature of the beast. Back to the same old Arsenal, says Chris. Love it. United are playing quite well, though, in fairness. Sancho is having a really good game. He gave away one or two balls earlier on, but he's playing with a bit of confidence, in fairness to him. Oh, what kind of a throw was that? Here's Anthony now away, up through the middle, cuts back, looking for a bit of support. Sancho is there. Goes wide to Luke Shaw. Garnacho looks like he's blowing. So he does. He looks like he's blowing. For anybody who doesn't know what that means, I mean, he looks like he's tired. He looks like he needs more doggies on the training ground. Sprints. Anyway, 2-0. Happy days. How's 100 Million Rice playing? I can't remember seeing him even doing that in half decent. So, here's Anthony now down the right hand side. I tell you, Wan-Bissaka has been good in this first half as well. Getting involved an awful lot. Bruno now gets in, lovely ball over the top, goes back to Anthony with it. Anthony with a strike! Oh, down the throat of Ramsdale. And it remains at 2-0. That's what we need to see improving out of Anthony. Testing goalkeepers a lot more. Arsenal crumble, says Linda. So far, yeah. All bark, no bite from Arsenal so far. And they've put out pretty much their strongest 11 that they could possibly have put out. But they probably, Arsenal probably did have the better of the ball and possession in the opening, maybe 10 or 15 minutes. But United just weathered the storm, kept their shape, and a couple of chances and took them. And that's what we want to see. United! Aaron says, I love the fact that Aaron Wan-Bissaka is getting forward more alongside Anthony. Must be more confidence with our central defenders. Yeah, but I think a lot of credit has to go to Erik ten Hag as well, because Aaron Wan-Bissaka was doing that last season, you know. But I think, you know, we have a full season under our belt now with, well, not a full season because there's been injuries and stuff like that, but a majority of a season with a solid back four. So Kiefer says, United working hard out of possession. They are. They absolutely are. Sean, thanks for the follow. User, thanks for the follow. Connor says, I feel Anthony is too predictable. He is always looking for the left top corner. Yeah. Here's Sancho now coming down the right-hand side. There's Wan-Bissaka on that inside channel again. This is definitely something that Erik ten Hag is drilling into him. Wan-Bissaka is not overlapping. Oh, Bruno. Oh, save. But Aaron Wan-Bissaka is not overlapping. He's underlapping every single time. He's running through the channel between the full-back and the left central defender of Arsenal. And Erik ten Hag is not happy with the free that was given against United there. And this ain't a friendly to him. And I told you before the game, the first words I said before this game was that this is not a friendly. And you can see with Erik ten Hag there, he's up for this as well. Now look, we'll probably get 11 changes at half time, you would expect. But Martinez, I love it. Up in the halfway line making tackles. Go on, my son. But yeah, we're probably going to get 11 changes at half time, you would expect. But yeah, I'd like to see Casemiro. You know, you'd like to see maybe Below get a run. You know, Rashford. Who else? Maybe Christian Eriksen as well. So there's probably going to be a good few changes at halftime, you'd expect. Man United have been poor, to be honest. Just lucky, says. I mean, go on, Martinez. Yeah, it's a friendly, not the Martinez. It's not. Go on, I'll fucking get it here. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Throw back to the old days of United versus Arsenal. Go on, Martinez. Give it into Odegaard there. Love to see it. And Martinez gets a yellow card. Doesn't matter. He'll be off at half-time anyway. Probably. Let's have a look and see what was the deal with it. Love to see it though. Love the passion. Martinez puts a header in. Yeah, it's a strong challenge, but the ball is there to be won. He won the ball and just took Saka along with it. I mean, that's a poor decision out of the referee. I mean, Martinez is playing a game to win like he should be. There's no friendly here. It's a full-blooded tackle. And Arsenal have a free kick now in a dangerous position, but I mean, this is typical Arsenal, just shithousery. There's two Arsenal players standing right in front of Tom Heaton while he's trying to set up the wall. I mean, it's a friendly, ye absolute shower of knobs. I mean, it's typical of Arsenal. Just shithousery. I hate him, so I do. Martinez with a good header and Mount will clear it. Brilliant stuff. Game's gone soft, says Oshin. I agree with you. I absolutely agree with you. Game is gone soft. It's been gone soft a long time, though. That's the issue. Shamrock Rovers are in the house saying stream invasion. Will he notice? There they are. I see. Shamrock Rovers are in the building. 292,000 followers. Love the Rovers, boy. I am a Kilkenny City man by heart. But obviously they haven't been around for a long time. But I do believe that a Kilkenny City manager went directly from Kilkenny City to manage Shamrock Rovers. Tell me the name of the manager. Tell me the name of the manager. He went directly from Kilkenny City to Shamrock Rovers. What was his name? Can't think of his name. Come on, tell me what his name was. He managed Kilkenny City, I think I want to say maybe 2005, 2006. And he went directly then to Shamrock Rovers, I think. Can't remember his name. But yeah. Good to have Shamrock Rovers in the chat, guys. Appreciate you jumping in. I've noticed you. I spotted you. Don't worry. Appreciate it, though. Actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get a screenshot of that because
I have a friend of mine who's a massive Rovers fan. And I'm going to send it to him just to annoy him. Love it. Love it. Wasn't Pat Scully? Oh, was it Pat Scully? I think it was Pat Scully. Jack Nolan says Buckley Park, great ground. Yep, great ground. Pat Scully, I think there's a lot of people saying Pat Scully. I think that could have been him actually. I think maybe did he win the... And did he with a strike? Oh, just wide of the post. I think it could have been Pat Scully actually, yeah. But yeah. I remember when Kilkenny got promoted to the Premier League, the Premier Division. Was it 97? I think. And I think we beat Shamrock Rovers that year when they came to Buckley Park. There used to be, before the stand was behind the goal in Buckley Park, they had just a stone mound and we used to all stand there. Pat Scully is correct. You're all right. There we go. There we go. Shamrock Rovers in the chat. Appreciate you guys. But yeah. Yeah. I actually played for Kilkenny City under 21s. Yeah, I played county, as the boys were saying. But anyway, appreciate you in, guys. Right, guys, half-time. Ready for half-time potatoes. I have to run to the Jacks. Give me 2 seconds and I'll be right back because, you know, we're having a beer. It's Saturday night. Back in a second. Shamrock Rovers, you make sure you hit the follow button as well, by the way. United Community Channel, Irish Community. Hit the follow button. All right, we're back. We're back. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Appreciate all the gifts, guys. Shamrock Rover still in the chat, getting on with everybody. Appreciate it, guys. But yeah, let's have our half-time potatoes. Look, brilliant first half out with Manchester United, you would have to say. Half-time potatoes are back. But yeah, look, I mean, it's been a positive first half out of United, you would have to say. I think opening maybe 10 or 15 minutes, obviously Arsenal were controlling a lot of the possession, a lot of the ball, but United kind of weathered the storm, settled into the game a bit, and of course took their chances and took their goals. But I mean, Arsenal have pretty much a full team squad out. or a strong starting 11, strongest they could possibly have. So it's been very positive out United, I have to say. Rice is starting, yeah, Rice is starting as well, absolutely. The Invisible Community Channel, yeah, I'm drinking beer, so I had to go to the toilet. Shamrock Grover says, right, we're off to enjoy the game and stream, guys. Give this legend a follow and support League of Ireland. Absolutely. Absolutely. Appreciate it, guys. But yeah, no. You better have hit the follow button, Shamrock Rovers, by the way. Let's see. It says collar up. Yeah, collar goes up when we're winning. So it does. Bover says, how did you tag me? When I tap your name, it wants me to report you, but I just want to reply. I used to be Witchy subscribed, but I lost my job, so I had to cancel it. I don't know what that means, Bover, but I don't know what that means. Let's see. Shane says, I reckon Eric Ten Hag will make 9 changes minimum. What are you watching now? So we're watching it on MUTV, guys. Good first half. 2-0 to United. Couldn't ask for much more, to be quite honest with you. Jeffrey, thanks for the gifts. Ghost says, do you know why Onana isn't playing? He warmed up and now isn't even in the subs. He wasn't in the matchday squad from the very beginning. But then he just went out and started warming up, so I'm not sure. Hello from 2 Johns from Donegal. Good to see you guys. Thanks for joining. Who won the PlayStation, says Dale. So we're doing the draw for the PlayStation, guys. Let me see. We're doing the draw for the PlayStation on Monday week. So anybody watching on TikTok, we're giving away a brand new PS5 to one lucky winner. Link is on my homepage to enter. You can buy as many tickets as you want. Tickets are £1.50, and you can buy as many of them as you want to enter the draw. We're hoping for as many tickets to be sold as possible, because any money over the price of the PS5 is going to the Jack and Jill Foundation, which is a children's charity in Ireland. So make sure you are getting involved in that. Like I said, link is on my homepage. Click the link, you'll see it right at the very top. Enter to win a PS5. Buy a couple of tickets for it if you can. No pressure at all. And even if you don't win a PS5, at least you know the money is going to a good cause. It's not going to me or anything, so don't be worrying about that. So yeah, please do enter the draw, guys, to win a PS5. Anybody watching on YouTube, the link is in the description of the video as well. So you can just click the link, buy a couple of tickets, and yeah, it'll be all good. Oshin says, wow, £1.50, watching too much foreign sports. So the platform that I'm doing it on works in pounds. So I have to say £1.50. I don't know what the currency exchange is. Great cause that now, in all fairness, says Dale. Yeah, look, yeah, has to be done, sure, doesn't it? Bover says, Jack and Jill covered the surgery for my sister. I'm forever grateful. There we go. That's what they do. So, yeah, so we're going to be giving to them. So I hope that we generate money above I won't lie, we're a good bit away from it at the moment. But of course I'll share all of the details and finances and all with you, because nothing is going to me. So I do hope we can raise as much money as we possibly can, because it does go to a brilliant cause. So yeah, please do get involved. Molly says, got a drink ready for the second half. There we go. Chris, no, I'm not reading out that name. Aaron says, Keno would be proud of Martinez and his tackles. Absolutely he would. Absolutely he would. Let's see what people are saying. Thanks everybody hitting the follow button as well, guys. And we're at nearly 25,000 likes as well. Keep smashing that like button. How many beers did you down already? Says Bryden. I think this is my sixth. Sixth. Ricey, you're in the chat. You missed it, man. Oh, you missed it. I've got screenshots for you. Shamrock Rovers were in the chat, and it was them. 300,000 likes, 290,000 likes. They were in the chat chatting to everyone. You missed it, man. You missed it. I took screenshots. I said straight away, Jesus Ricey, if he was only in. Or maybe you were, I don't know, but I didn't see you. The Butcher is doing his job. I love it. Says Line. Yeah, absolutely. Shamrock Rovers champions. Yeah. I'm trying to get them to hit the follow button. I'm going to check it out at the end of this, whether they did or not. So, Shamrock Rovers following United Community Channel. Be nothing wrong with that. Teddy says, how can I watch the match live? Well, it's on MUTV. Outside of that, I'm not 100% sure. People in the chat will let you know, guys. Anybody help Teddy out there, let him know where the game is on. Twig says, poor old Ricey. Score is 2-0 to Manchester United, guys, at half-time. Goals coming from Jadon Sancho Bruno Fernandes got the first one, and Jadon Sancho got the second one. So really good first half by United, has to be said. Kiefer said the Butcher always does his job. He's a proper player, absolutely. Andy, you're a muppet, so you're getting blocked. Spam in the chat is not accepted. Daniel says, who needs Onana when you have Tom Heaton? Tom Heaton is cooking on gas. So he is. Absolutely cooking on gas. Dylan says, live score 808. Have the match as well. Kilkenny or Limerick tomorrow? My heart says Kilkenny, but my head says Limerick. But look, I mean, one-off All-Ireland finals, you never know what's going to happen. Kitman not supporting this one. He is Bother, so you can see it on the screen as well. Let's give him a shout out. The kitman.eu, guys, is a sponsor of today's watch along. So make sure you're going to check out. He has all of the retro gear. He's got all of the new Premier League jerseys for any team. He's got them all. He's got Serie A, he's got Bundesliga, he's got La Liga, he's got all of the international jerseys as well. The quality is unbelievable. I'll show you like I did at the start. He's after sending me a few. We got the United 1988 to 1990 away jersey. And then of course we've got the 1999 Champions League final, and it even has the stitching of Camp Nou on the they're unbelievable. I have to say they're absolute the material of that one and this one are completely different, because they're the same material that was used for each one. They're absolutely phenomenal, I have to say. And I'm not just saying that because they're sponsoring the video. I can't believe how good they are. They're really unbelievable. Like, this one is cutting the nipples off me, because it's that old 1990s material that it's like, it's the old material, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, Anyway, guys, we're going to give away a membership to the channel now. So anybody that's watching on TikTok, you have about 30 seconds to click the YouTube link on my homepage, head over to YouTube and hit subscribe, because we're giving away a free membership here now. So make sure you get over there now and hit subscribe, because we're going to give away a free membership. So yeah, link is on my homepage. Head over there, hit subscribe, get into the chat. Let me know you're after coming over from TikTok. We're giving away a free membership to the channel. Like I said as well, guys, before I give it away, anybody that wants to become an official member, what we're doing is we're going to be giving channel members the opportunity to come onto the match reaction videos after each game this season. So make sure you're doing that and getting involved if that's something you want to do. Ben is after gifting a membership as well. Absolute legend, Ben. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate the support as always, as you know. But yeah, let's give away a membership here as well. There we go. So yeah, Ben has gifted a membership, and I'm going to gift a membership here as well. So let me just confirm it. It's all good. There we go. Happy days. So who's got Ben's one? Cottle has been gifted the membership. So Cottle, welcome to the community. You're more than welcome. Welcome to the memberships club. And Bover is after getting the membership that I done as well. So yeah, welcome, guys. We're going to be giving away memberships throughout the season as well. So make sure you are subscribing, watching, getting involved in the chat, because what I've noticed is that the more, like, we've gifted memberships, you know, throughout all of last season as well. And the people who tend to get them, I don't know, is this what YouTube do, or is it just a coincidence? But when you gift a membership, it tends to be given to people who are subscribed and get involved in the chat more than other people. If, like, Bover has been around a while, you know, commenting in the chats and all that, and Cottle has been there for a long time as well. So yeah, look, make sure you're getting involved, and make sure you hit subscribe, get into the chat every week, and yeah, there we go. Now I think there's a little bit of buffering because I opened the YouTube tab, so give it a second, and yeah. But yeah, anybody that has become an official member as well, guys, if you go to the homepage of the channel, you'll see a link for the members only Discord page as well. So make sure you get into that as well, because when we are getting memberships or getting people up for match reaction videos, I'll be putting the link up there as well. So make sure you're subscribing to the YouTube channel, and you get involved in all of that as well. Molly has won it twice there as well. So yeah, there you go. There you go. But yeah, we're up and running, guys. Second half. Now we've got a lot of changes by the looks of it. Twigs says, I'm still in the members only Discord. That's okay, Twigs, because anybody that's coming on stream with us next season for the match reactions, I'll be posting the link on the members only tab on YouTube. So that will only show up to people who are currently members, if that makes sense. So yeah, like if you wanna have a membership in September, you know, and then maybe in October you don't, you take it back up then in December or whatever, that's okay as well, you know. But of course then you can have your auto renew on as well and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, whatever year, whatever suits you. Thanks everybody hitting the follow button as well, guys. It's much appreciated. I think United have made pretty much wholesale changes, and I think Arsenal have pretty much kept the same team out, if I'm checking this right. Let's have a look here and see. I don't know if it actually gives me the starting 11. No, it doesn't. Or does it? Let me see. Oh, it does give me lineups. Oh no, it doesn't give me updated ones. Anyway, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Do you do match reactions for friendlies, says Boffer? No, we don't. We don't. Now, the one stipulation I will say, guys, is that anybody that comes on to match reactions has to be over the age of 18. That's the one stipulation, because I can't have anybody under 18 on. I just can't. It's just not. It's not ethical. So if it is, you know, if you are under the age of 18 and you're buying a membership because you want to come on, don't buy a membership, because if you're under 18, I can't have you on. It's just rules and regulations of YouTube and me personally as well, and all that kind of stuff as well. So just make sure of that as well, guys. Aaron has joined the Academy as well. Welcome to the membership club, Aaron. You're more than welcome. Thanks for the support, my friend. Yeah, absolute fantastic. Really appreciate the support. Getting a bit glitchy, are we? And Graham has become a channel member as well. Graham, welcome to the membership club. I appreciate the support as always, guys. The members are flying in tonight. I really appreciate the support as always. Absolute legends. What's included in the membership, says Benny? Well, you get emojis, you get banners, you get stickers, you get a badge beside your name, and then you get the chance to come on to the match reaction live videos with us as well, Benny, on YouTube. So if it's something you're interested in, do get involved. Aaron says, decided to pay for membership, been here a few weeks and really enjoy the content. I appreciate the support, my friend. Really do. Chris says, Williams, Lindelof, Maguire, Delors, Casemiro, McTominay, Ericsson, Ahmad, Rashford and Forson are all on. There we go. There we go. I'm not going to try and change the screen because it's just, it's too hard. It's too hard. Think we'll see Onana play next match. Yeah, I think it's pretty. I think it's pretty sewn up that Onana will play the next game. I'm at just offside there. Jeffrey, thanks for the gifts again, man. Much appreciated. Absolute legend. You get banned for vaping. Jackie, well, I'm not vaping. Ricey. I'll be back in a second. I don't vape. Appreciate all the gifts coming in, guys. Are we a bit glitchy, guys? Enjoying the summer holidays so far, says Connor. Yeah, I absolutely am, my friend. It won't be just our mushes this season, Ben and Chris. Yeah, well, look, it's a community. It's a community. So, but of course you'll be on. But, taken quickly. Oh, just pulled wide. Arsenal should have really pulled the goal back there. Really quick free kick done there, and United fell asleep. And I think, was it Nketiah got in? Yeah. It was a quick free kick by Odegaard just in the channel. Nketiah, the United got caught cold there, and he pulls it wide. Should be 2-1. Very glitchy. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on with the glitchiness. I don't really know what's going on with it. I'm afraid it's been perfect up till now. Are you going to talk about the game, says user? There's not much happening, man. You know what I mean? It is a corner to Arsenal, though. Arsenal have started the second half quite well. Well, they've kept the majority of the players out on the field from the first half, and United have had wholesale changes. Oh, they could get caught here. Ahmad is 1-on-1. Now, Arsenal are getting players back. Get your head up, son. Oh, it's a great tackle. Yeah, it's a great tackle. It's Martinelli getting back there and making a last-ditch tackle, which is strange from an attacker putting in such a well-timed tackle. I apologise about what's going on this on YouTube, guys. I don't know why it's so glitchy, but let's see. Brandon Williams blowing now too. Probably from all the balloons. Yeah, I'd say it's hot there as well, though. I won't, you know what I mean? Let's give him some bit of credit. Does like an old balloon, though, supposedly. See, that's the thing about when YouTube starts glitching, there's nothing you can do really in stream, but that I'm aware of anyway. But look, hopefully it'll sort itself out in a second. You can still hear me anyway, so Arsenal are knocking on the door here, you'd have to say, but it's a poor clearance out of the low and across into the box. Cleared by Lindelof. Who's down? Ahmad. Ahmad is down, injured. He's holding his... Oh, he's holding his ankle. That's not good. Oh, he's holding below his ankle. He's in a bit of discomfort, in fairness to him. They can keep knocking, but they ain't got no warrant to enter, says DJ Rio. Really says, might be worth checking the FPS or if you are using any new plugins that need more juice. Yeah, I mean, my setup is the same. And I'm plugged directly into the modem, but I don't know what it does. Sometimes it does this, and I'm not really tech savvy enough to understand how to fix it. What can I do? Lower your encoder settings. I don't know how to do that. Ensure that you don't have any other applications open that are heavy on your CPU. Well, there isn't. I've got nothing open other than YouTube and Streamlabs. But yeah, anyway, sure, look, what can we do? What can we do? But anyway, still 2-0 to United here, guys. Let's hope it sorts itself out. I don't really know if it... Davey Rice with the gift. Much appreciated, pal. Cheers, bud. Are you going to the match tomorrow? Or are you going to Docks to watch it? What's the POA? Need another beer. Thanks for the cap, Ricey. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, so Ahmad looks to be in a bit of distress. I think he's gone off there. So Arsenal now with a short corner. United holding their shape quite well. Good block by Ericsson. Right, okay. The glitching is about to stop. The connection has just improved. So give it a second and we should be good to go again, I think. So yeah, it usually sorts itself out. And I'm just after switching internet providers as well. So maybe that could have been it as well. Got 2 tickets for tomorrow. Not sitting together, says Benny. Will you be watching the hurling? I certainly will, Liam. United fans gassed over a friendly, says Eric. Well, you're obviously an idiot because, you know, if you don't celebrate a win, then what's the point in watching football? Jamie says, how good is Van de Beek? Apparently coming to Celtic. Yeah, look, I mean, Van de Beek is a good player. He is. And he's just had one of them times at United that, it just hasn't worked out. It really hasn't. And I think Solskjaer didn't do him any favours when he first signed because he didn't play an awful lot. I don't think Solskjaer really wanted him. Jeez, Ahmad is going off in a bad way. I think that could be ligaments. Like he was holding the bottom of his ankle bone, or the ball of his ankle. And I've done that before, and it tends to be ligaments. Let's hope he's okay. Let's see. Jamie says, I know this is a United channel, but what's your predictions for the Chelsea game in a half hour? I don't even know who you're playing. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Who's winning the All-Ireland final this year, Kilkenny or Limerick? Come on, the Cats. Come on, the Cats. Have me jersey ready to go for tomorrow. So I do. Anyway, what are people saying on YouTube here? Bover says, Beer and Moretti, Jack has money to be drinking that stuff. That stuff is not dear, lads. 12 bottles for €17, I think. Not wrong with that. Let's see. It's all the membership money, says Oisin. This friendly is more important than people think. You're damn right it is. You're damn right it is. I fucking ever want to lose to Arsenal. Never. And I said this in my match preview on TikTok. Pre-season is more important than getting fitness and getting your touch back and learning the manager's way of playing and all of that. In my opinion, I mean, let's put it this way. Let's say we have 6 pre-season games, probably 7 pre-season games. Let's say you only win 3 of them. You're going into the start of the season in a kind of, not a negative mind frame, but a kind of Jesus, we fucking only won 3 games out of 8 or whatever it was. But if you win every game in pre-season, the players are in better form, the manager is in better form, and the fans are in better form, more excited, more confident, all of that kind of stuff. So I think getting wins in pre-season is more important than a lot of people say, so that's just my opinion though. Michael says, well, Jack, Johnny Evans, a shrewd free transfer for the season, ? Maguire, 76 choice. Yeah, look, I mean, I've said this hundreds of times since Ten Hag took over, I'd say. If he wants a certain player, I'm all for it, and if that's Johnny Evans as a backup, I think it's a good idea. I really do. Johnny Evans is not coming in. And when the Johnny Evans news broke, I've seen a lot of opposition fans jumping on the bandwagon, instantly going, oh, jeez, United, they can only sign fucking 35-year-old former players that are out of contract. And they're just idiots, because if Johnny Evans is given a 1-year deal at United, he's going to be given a 1-year deal as a last-ditch backup, basically. You know what I mean? He's going to play maybe a couple of Carabao Cup games or a couple of, third round FA Cup games that, we're playing Oxford or, whoever it may be, you know. And I think it might not be a bad idea, you know. The more depth you have in your squad, tackle out with Casemiro, boy. The more depth you have in your squad, the easier the season is on players, not only squad players, but your first choice players. And I think that's why it's very important that we do get another defensive midfielder before the transfer window ends. Because I don't want, like, Casemiro missed about 40 games last season and still played 40 games. You know, do you want Casemiro playing 55 games a season? Now that depends, you know, if we do get to the latter stages of Champions League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, you know, all of that kind of stuff. And you know, it's not guaranteed, of course it's not. But I would have liked to have seen a better second choice option than Scott McTominay. You know, Amrabat, brilliant. Bring him in. And then you can play Amrabat beside Casemiro when you're away at Anfield, or you're away at the Emirates, or you're away at the Etihad, or wherever it may be, you know, where you don't have to go. Because I think Casemiro is going to play on his own as the lovely play. Great ball out of Harry Maguire there. And Delot is away up the right-hand side. You've got Scott McTominay on the edge of the box, Delot. Oh, Jesus, Rashford. Oh, Jesus, you'd put your house and your wife up for grabs for him to put that into the goal. Oh, man. Harry Maguire steps out, makes a really good interception and puts a really nice ball for Delot. And Jesus, Scott McTominay is begging for it on the edge of the box, but Delot does a little step over. And now this is a shot. He takes a shot, but it goes across the edge of the box. And Rashford is 2 yards out. All he has to do is put a toe on it and it goes into the goal and it goes under his foot. Oh, Jesus. Should be 3-0. Should be 3-0. Jesus. Anyway, I'm going to get the beer. Give me a second. Where's that? Oh, sorry, my headphones disconnected there. I was too far away from the TV. Sorry. Should be 3-0, shouldn't it? What channel? It's on MUTV, guys. But I appreciate everybody in, guys. Keep smashing the like button. If you're new to the channel, do hit the follow button as well on TikTok. We're on the road to 40,000 followers. Absolutely unbelievable. We're closing. I think we're about 35,000 now at the moment. If you are watching on TikTok as well, make sure you're subscribing to the YouTube channel. We're live over there as well at the moment. We've got the scoreboard, the timer, the starting 11, all on the screen. The full experience throughout the whole season over on YouTube. Link is on my homepage. Just click the YouTube button, hit subscribe, and get into the chat. Let me know you've come over from TikTok as well. 30,000 likes, guys. Absolute legends. 31,000 likes. Really, really do appreciate it. Kerry colours on the shirt. Green and gold. It's a chance there for Arsenal. Odegaard with a ball into the box and the header from, I think, is it Nketiah maybe? Or no, it's Havertz. Oh, that bag is shit. He wouldn't score a goal. He wouldn't score. Anyway, I won't say what he wouldn't score in because I'd only get banned. I think Kai Havertz. I mean, what did they pay for him? I mean, whatever they paid for him, they paid too much. He is the biggest load of dirt I've ever seen. And I'm holding that. And we'll be doing probably podcast now with Ricey once the season starts again. And I'm sticking to my guns on Kai Havertz. He is useless. So he is. He's useless. What did you do for date night, says Chris? We went for dinner. We went to a tapas bar. It's called the Grapevine. We went for, obviously my wife wasn't drinking because she's pregnant, but we went for a drink before it. I had a pint of, I mixed me drinks last night. Now I wasn't drunk, but I was full. So I had a pint of Smithwick's, and then we went for dinner, and we had tapas. We got 3 tapas each. I tell you what we got now in the tapas. It was gorgeous, right? Tapas. Let me know your go-to tapas, right? This is what we get. We get the same all the time. So we get 3 meats, and then we get 3, like, say, sides, you would call them. So we get calamari, meatballs, and chicken wings. And then we get patatas bravas, which is like potato cubes in a lovely Spanish tomato sauce. We get sweet potato fries, and we get quesadillas. So there are 6 tapas. And then I had a glass of red wine with it. It was a Bordeaux. And yeah, so we were full after that. And then we went to, then once dinner was over, I had a pint of San Miguel in the Spanish restaurant, of course. And then we went to a pub down the road and had a pint of Guinness. And I couldn't fucking move after it. So then it was time to go home to bed. More than our membership money right there. Bobber says, my brother's wife is pregnant, but they don't want to know the gender. Well, we didn't on our first one. We kept it a surprise. And we had a girl. And we didn't keep it a surprise. We found out this time and we're having a boy. So, great. Oh, she says, Christ, you know, game is gone bad when you get Jack's food diary. Still wouldn't get it from Goldbridge. You would never get Mark Goldbridge talking about what you had in the tapas bar last night. You know what I mean? You just wouldn't. This is prime content. But, yeah. I gifted something on TikTok to join this channel team thing, says Twigs. Appreciated, Twigs. Much appreciated, pal. Congrats on the pregnancy news, Jack. I appreciate it, Molly. Thank you. We've got about 3 months to go, I think. Just under 3 months to go. So, yeah. Anyway, let's talk about football here for a few minutes. 20 minutes to go on this. Oh, nice ball. Oh, Rashford. Go on, Rashford. You have the pace. Ah, you big diving fucking blouse, yeah. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. That was the biggest dive I've ever seen. Gabrielle. And Rashford is just saying, I didn't do anything. Tapas and babies. What more do you need to know about Jack's content suburb? There you go. And the baby is being called Sancho. No, it's not. No, it's not. We've got a couple of names floating around, but we've yet to decide. But yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Tom, you're getting blocked because you're letting on that you're sending gifts, and I hate that. It's the most annoying way of getting attention, so you're getting blocked. Dargo says, I've 2 kids. One is Dee Dee and the other is Molly. Ah, yes. How are you watching the game? These 2 things in my head and on a telly. Fuck off, Racey, now, and don't be stirring the shit, man. Call him Harry, says Jubes. I won't lie, that's in the mix. James, you're getting blocked as well because you're letting on to be sending gifts, and that's the most annoying way of getting attention, so you're getting blocked. What channel? We're watching it on MUTV, Ricey. You can't find it. Well, if you have a dodgy box, you'll find it. Not that I have one, but I've got a part of my subscription. I actually switched from Sky to Virgin just to make sure. Look, there's the Virgin logo. So Sky is running out in a week's time, I mean, it was just too expensive. It went from 90 quid a month to 200 quid a month. Rang them up. What's the deal you can give me? And they said, oh yeah, we'll knock €15 off there and give it to you for 185. Yeah, you can jog on, lads. New joiner fee for Virgin Media, getting it for 95 quid a month. So there we go. Rio says he's going to be trolling the Arsenal pages later. Absolutely. Absolutely. Score is 2-0 to Manchester United. BW, Roberto, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Who else is hitting the follow button there? Let's check. Let's have a check here. James, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Sean, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated there as well. MBD, thanks for the follow. Who else have we got? Come here till I tell you. Thanks for the follow. Great username. Yeah, thanks for the follows, guys. Much appreciated. Justin, thanks for the follow. James, thanks for the follow. Mad, thanks for the follow. Gary as well. Killian, Gazzy, much appreciated, guys. Make sure you're subscribing to the YouTube channel as well, guys. We're live over there as well. Go over and check the live experience over on YouTube. We've got the scoreboard, the timer, the starting 11, all on the screen. The YouTube icon is on my homepage. Just click it, head over to YouTube, hit subscribe, and get into the chat and let me know you're after coming over from TikTok, and we'll give you a shout out. Twig says one child called Jemba and the other called Jemba. That's Jemba, I think, is it? Did Havertz only get 20 minutes? Could have sworn he came on at half time. I think he was on since the start. Marcus is a strong name, says Bover. Ben says, yes, I'm on Virgin now, pal, a lot better. Yeah, the one worry I had about Virgin is that it was going to be streamed and it might be a little bit behind. You know the way sometimes you can get streaming services, but no, Virgin is the same kind of pace as Sky, getting it straight into the dish. John says, Sky are scandalous, but Virgin seem to be very much behind my dodgy box. I hope that's not the case. Casemiro, love it. Right now, so Casemiro goes down to block a ball, and I think he blocks it with his hand, but he goes down holding his face as if he got it in the head, and it looks like he's out cold. Let's have a look. Oh no, he did get it in the face. Oh, he did get it. It looked like he got it in the hand. Oh, he got it right in the fucking moneymaker. John says, you used to always be ahead of me and I could pause you, but not tonight. Yeah, tonight is different, John. Tonight is not Virgin Media, if you know what I mean. That's George Best behind Jack. Yep, that's George Best right there. There's a guy who actually painted that locally. I know him well. His name is Paul Murphy. Paul Murphy Painting. He does all of these kind of sports paintings. He's obviously very, very, very talented. He actually painted that for my dad. Dad is a massive United and George Best fan. And I said to me, Dad, I need that for my live stream. So he gave it to me. So yeah, there we go. I spent a lot of money on booze, birds, and fast cars, and the rest I just wasted. What a legend! What a legend! Liam says, so have United been good or Arsenal piss? Bit of first half. No, I think United have been good. I mean, there's a lot to be said, and I'm glad you said that, Liam, because like being 2-0 up against any team, regardless of how good they are or how bad they are, is a positive outlook on your team, you know, on the team that's winning. So sorry, I have the hiccups. I played in defence for, you know, majority of my amateur career as alongside Ricey there. And, you know, people will say, oh, United are 2-0 up, but they deserve to be 2-0 up. Okay, well, we took our chances. Okay, but are Arsenal all over you? Okay, they might be all over us. They're not, by the way, but say a team might be all over you. Okay, if they're all over you and they haven't scored, that means that the defence is doing well. So I think defenders get... I don't think defenders get enough credit. That's basically what I'm saying. United are 2-0 up because we took our chances, but Arsenal have had a load of possession and this and that, you know, so on. Or if we were playing City and City have a load of possession, but United win 2-1, you know, like we did last year, but were City just dirt? No, our defence was good. You know, I think defenders don't get enough credit. So, yeah, we finished our chances and we've been defending very well. We've been keeping our shape very well. Arsenal have had a lot of possession, but United are happy to say, well, we're 2-0 up. Have your possession up there on the halfway line, and you know, do what you want with it. You know, where can you buy the jersey? So shout out, guys. Again, this live stream is sponsored by the kitman.eu. So the THE Kitman, KITMAN.eu. That's his website, and you can also get him on Instagram by the same name. If you look at my latest Snapchat or my latest TikTok, you'll see it there as well. Go check him out. He's doing a 3-for-2 offer at the moment. You can get 3 jerseys for the price of 2. They're unbelievable. I'll show you some of the other ones. I've done it a couple of times already, but he sent me some jerseys. 88 to 90 away jersey. And then the 99. I mean, it's all stitched. Look at that. Now you're asking on TikTok. Look at that. Look. It's all stitched on. Look. It's all stitched on. It's unbelievable. Camp Nou 99. It's unbelievable, the quality. I've never seen anything like it, I have to say. So, yeah, go check it out. Thekitman.eu is the website name, and you can get him on Instagram by the same name. Go and give him your business. It's unbelievable. It really, really is. It really is. I have to say. So, yeah, he gave me this one, and like, all of the material is different for each jersey, for the period of time, and the material that was used at the time was all different, and they've just got it so spot on. It's absolutely brilliant, I have to say. Twigs wants to be a moderator. When it gets a little bit bigger, Twigs, and I need more, I'll get you on it, don't worry. Will Kilkenny win tomorrow? I hope so. Have you got the new jersey? Says Jerd. I haven't, but I'm going to be wearing the new jersey for the first game of the season. I haven't bought it yet, but I will be getting it. Absolutely, I'll be getting it. I'm just disappointed there's not going to be a collar on it anymore. You know what I mean? Now, I am going to be wearing these jerseys throughout the season as well. You know what I mean? The replica ones that I've got. It's not going to be the new jersey all the time. We're going to obviously change it up. So, but yeah. Does it take long to get delivered? It depends where you are in the world. So I think it says it all on his website. Let me just double check. There is worldwide delivery. I do know that, but obviously depending on where you are in the world, you know, it can take. So it does say allow 1 to 7 days processing time due to large number of orders. So he's obviously very busy because of me. No, I'm only joking. But yeah, look. If you order it now, you will have it by the start of the season. I would say 100%. But look, drop him a DM on Instagram either, though, guys. He's sound. Alan is his name. Really, really good guy. Yeah, hopefully. So I'm doing. This is the second stream that he's sponsored, and we've got one more, the Real Madrid game that's coming up next week. He's sponsoring that as well. So I hope to do more collaborations with him in the future. So yeah. But yeah, go give him your business. If you're getting replica jerseys or retro jerseys or international jerseys, whatever it may be, make sure you give him your business. John says, to be honest, I haven't seen Rice in this game. Do you know what? I agree with you, John. He hasn't... I think he's gone off now. He went off there about 15 minutes ago, but maybe 10 minutes ago. But up until that, 100 million. Load of dirt. How much are the jerseys? Depending on what you're getting, Benny. So, like, I have the website up here now. Let me show you. So, if we go retro, let's say, let me see, retro Manchester United. So, the blue one, for example, that I just showed you, that is $39.99. Majority of them, the retro ones, are $39.99. Let's see. Yeah, they are $39.99. $39.99. I think Premier League, Manchester United, the new jersey is $39.99 as well. There's the player version, which is the proper one. That's $44.99. So yeah, you're not going to pay more than 45 quid for a jersey, but they're brilliant. They really are. They really are. Keep smashing the like button, guys. What have we got? We've got 7 minutes left. Let's try to get to 40,000 likes on TikTok. What are we? We're about 7,000 out. So if you have a second, tap the screen a few times. Yeah. Hit the follow button if you're new to the channel as well. Who's hitting the follow button? Let's see. James, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. June, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. AMDY, Amdy, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Solskjaer99, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated, guys. Much appreciated. Raven, thanks for the follow. DUFC Army, thanks for the follow. Shane, CMAC, much appreciated, guys. Did you see my question? Says DJ Rio. I didn't, but I'll go back. Is it correct that there will be penalty shootout at the end regardless of the result? I don't think so. I don't think so. If there is, brilliant. I think that would be absolutely fantastic, but I don't know whether there would be or not. What's his website, says Shane? It's in the description of the video, Shane. It's thekitman.eu is the name of it. It's in the description of the video, and Ben just put it up there as well, so... Chris says, Jack's going to turn into Goldbridge and only read Super Chats. I haven't seen any Super Chats tonight. Put in a Super Chat and I'll read it. Sorry, I'm sidetracked. I'm drinking. You know what I mean? Jack, thanks for the gift. Never read a new white jersey this year. Will not buy the green. No, do not buy that green jersey. It's absolute. Now, we're probably never going to wear that white jersey this season at all. Well, we'll probably wear one. I mean, what was our third kit last year? Was it the green one? Go on, McTominay. Go on, Pelestri. We're in here. Have a go, son. Oh, strike just over the bar. Oh, but yeah, I mean that green and white jersey that United have come out with this year, it's probably the worst away jersey in United's history, I would say. This is deadly, by the way. I mean, I'm not giving out about green because this is proper green, but oh man. Never seen Goldbridge do a live half cut. Am I half cut? I don't think I'm half cut. I think I'm alright. I've got a bit of a buzz on alright, but I don't think I'm half cut. Well, maybe I am. I don't know. Who cares? That lime green. Yeah, lime green. Dirt. There is a penalty shootout. Commentary mentioned it earlier. Alright. Okay, we've got a penalty shootout. Let's hope we bait the fuckers again. Let's see. Sukazi, thanks for the follow. Price of jerseys now €100 and Elvery's is mad. So I bought my daughter a Kilkenny jersey today for the All-Ireland final tomorrow. And 4 to 5 years was the smallest I could get it. And it was €53. So it was. So yeah. I disagree. The grey one was dirt. Yeah, the grey one was dirt, but it wasn't as bad as this year's green and white one. I think this year's green and white one is the worst one ever. I have to say. We wore the green last year 3 times. Oh, that was the third kit, wasn't it? Yeah. So maybe we will. Yeah, maybe we will. Here's Below now getting to the end line cross. Well blocked. Back to Rashford. I mean, it's been a very positive game out United, you'd have to say. Like, got the goals in the first half and we've defended quite well in the second. Now, look, you're talking about, say, the first half team scoring 2 goals and say, winning the first half 2-0 against Arsenal's probably strongest team. Our first half team didn't have Rashford. It didn't have Casemiro. It didn't have... who else is there? That's probably it, to be honest with you. Maybe Eriksen you could throw into that hat as well. So, I mean, it's a very, very professional... It's a very good professional performance out of United here today, I have to say it. And I'm really happy with it. I fucking hate Arsenal. I never, ever, ever, ever want to lose to Arsenal. It could be playing a game of curbs out on the street. Remember curbs? Any of the older people in the chat. Remember curbs? Curbs were the greatest game, but we used to have hours of fun back in the 90s playing curbs with a football. Just pitching the curbs. Brilliant. No Onana first half. No, so Onana hasn't been in the squad today. He was out warming up at the start, but Tyke says curbs and tip the can. Yeah, and a bit of kiss chase then to finish it up with all the girls. Oh, she says, I've told you, not older, mature. Good point. Yeah. Curbs and wall ball. Yeah. We used to play names against the wall. So we used to, the Brothers Field. So the Christian Brothers, the primary school that I went to, they had a big, massive field, and I only lived 30 seconds away. And there was a big, massive wall in the field, and they used to have, like, we used to spray paint it because we weren't allowed to do it, but we used to spray paint goals onto it and stuff like that and play names. So you kick the ball off the wall and you have to say the name before the ball hits the wall, and if you get it before the ball stops, then you kick it. And I mean, a time before smartphones, it was just brilliant. It really was. Anyway, I miss the 90s. Corner to Arsenal here now, last minute or two. Good header away there by Brandon Williams. I think we'll stay on for a while after the game ends. We'll have a chat. I'm in no humour to go to bed, so if you're sticking around, we'll stick around. We'll talk about bits and pieces. But I think we're getting a penalty shootout after this anyway, so it's sorry, Chris, but it's typical America, ain't it? Yeah, United win 2-0. Doesn't matter, guys. We're going to have a penalty shootout here. Oh, man. Who's winning? Chap says, Kide, 2-0 to Manchester United. We're into the 92nd minute here. Jack doesn't want to drink alone. Oh, I'll drink alone. Don't worry, I'll drink alone. I'm only warming up the liver for tomorrow anyway, so. Chris says it's early here. There you go. My stream just changed to the Liverpool match. What the fuck? But yeah, I mean, look, Manchester United getting a good result here against Arsenal. Yeah, it has to be said. look, I mean, the one thing I've been impressed with, like, you're bringing Scott McTominay on and you're bringing Pellistri on and Brandon Williams on and these types of players. You're not going to dominate possession. But United have kept their shape really well. We've defended really well. We've been resolute. You know, we've limited Arsenal to shots from distance and half chances and stuff like that. So I've been really happy. Dylan says, I'm here relaxing in bed, watching it on the Fire Stick. There you go. Who's your man of the match? It's hard. It's always hard to choose a man of the match when you've basically had two different 11s out. Kobe Mainoo was very impressive. And do you know who I was really impressed with in the first half was Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Them underlapping runs in between the channel of the fullback and the centre back was really impressive. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, I would probably give it to either one of them. I have to say. They've been really good, both of them. Martinez was class as well. You know what I mean? Like, just busting lads in tackles in a friendly. It's what you want. You know what I mean? Man of the match, Maguire, says John. Bruno played well. He did. Yeah, Bruno played well also, you'd have to say. Let me know your man of the matches in the chat, guys. Anybody who's been watching it. Twigs, thanks for the gift, man. Much appreciated. Goalkeeper. Yeah, Tom Heaton has been good as well. Man of the match. Absolutely. There we go. Full-time whistle. Easy win for Manchester United. Arsenal winning the league. Go on and have a nice bat there, boys. You ain't winning nothing fucking this year, so you're not. Same as last year, letting on that you were going to win everything. You're going to win nothing, so you are. But United win 2-0. Really, really positive, professional win by United. You'd have to say it. And brilliant. We're going to have a penalty shootout here. Let me grab another beer before this happens. Give me a second. Now, penalty shootout it looks like. Gone to the off license for the beer. Nah, I took a whiz as well. But yeah, we're going to have a penalty shootout here. For the fans, for the Americans. You know, has to be done. Another game, another win for Man United. 2-0 full time. Chris has gifted 5 memberships to the YouTube channel. An absolute legend as always, Chris. Much appreciate the support, my friend. Who's got him? Aaron, welcome to the Members Club. Dylan, welcome to the Members Club. Shane, welcome to the Members Club. Tig, welcome to the Members Club. Luke, welcome to the Members Club. And Aaron, welcome to the Members Club. Much appreciated, Chris, as always. Absolute legend. The OG, the number one, or the first subscriber of the channel, I think. Couldn't have asked for better. Getting close to 50,000 likes as well, guys, on TikTok. Absolute legends. So they are absolute legends, every one of you. Make sure you're hitting the follow button as well. We do these watch-alongs for all of the United games throughout the season. We're going to be here for all of the pre-season games as well. So we're going to be up in the middle of the night watching Manchester United. And you know what? I'm really looking forward to it, I have to say, because, you know, when do you ever get a chance to watch United at like 3:30 in the morning? So I'm looking forward to it. Casemiro's going to take the first penalty here for United. Let's see, can we beat him on penalties as well as beating him 2-0. Casemiro's taking it serious. Here we go. Casemiro steps up. Sends him the wrong way. 1-0 to United in the penalty shootout. Good start, good start, good start. So yeah, we've got Wrexham, guys, in 3 days' time. So on Wednesday night at 3:30 in the morning. You know, make sure you're hitting like and subscribe. You know, we're going to be live. So if anybody wants to be up in the middle of the night to watch United, we'll be here. Don't worry. Odegaard goes first and the boos coming out of the ground. It's all United fans there, ain't it? It goes to show just how big United really are, doesn't it? But yeah, Odegaard steps up. Penalty to be taken. Heaton sends him the wrong way. 1-1. Odegaard gives it all that as if it's a fucking World Cup final. So, Chris, you're the American here. What way does it work? So, we've won 2-0. If Arsenal win on penalties, does that mean they win the whole game? The one thing I love about the MLS is, remember the old school penalties you used to take where you run from the halfway line to score? I think that should be every penalty in the world. Delo now to go next for United. Steps up. Run up. Yeah, sends the keeper the wrong way. Puts it in the top bin. Great penalty. Really good penalty there by Delo. Oh yeah, buried it. Really good penalty. Mark says hockey penalties. We won the match. Why pens? I don't understand, says nobody. Yeah, it's just for entertainment for the fans, really, isn't it? Give the fans more to shout for. Oh, excuse me. Trossard is going next for Arsenal. Whistle goes, run up. Nice shot, run up. Oh, Tom Heaton nearly gets to it. Nearly gets to it. This is deadly. We should do this after every Premier League game, even if it doesn't mean anything. But 2-2 in the penalty shootout. Hit the follow button. Hit the follow button if you're new. Get over to YouTube as well. We're live over there for the full experience. Oh, here he comes, the Iceman. Lindelof next to go for United. Scored a winning penalty in the Carabao Cup final. Whistle goes. Lindelof, short enough run up as well. Down the middle. Cool as you like. Tommy, thanks for the gifts. Much appreciated. Cool as you like. Cool as you like. Down the middle from the Iceman. What a penalty. And he's going back with that smile on his face. I tell you one thing. That's the one thing I'd say about Lindelof. I have to say, he's the ideal squad player, ain't he? He doesn't complain. He doesn't give out. He knows he's not going to play every game, but he's a very, very solid backup centre-back to Varane and Martinez. I have to say, he's the ideal squad player, you'd have to say. Tom Heaton doing a bit of mind games here now, not getting back on his line. Go on, Tom Heaton. Here's Vieira now. Oh, he tries it over the bar. He looks at a penalty spot like David Beckham in the World Cup. He fucking balloons it over the bar. Go on, United. 3-2. 2 penalties each left. Go on, United. Oh, he absolutely ballooned it. Oh, he got the sandwich in underneath it and stuck it up into Rowe's head. Go on out with that. Hit the follow button for United winning the game and the penalty shootout. United 3-2 up here. 2 penalties each left. I think it's Rashford next, is it? Whistle goes. Yeah, it's going to be Rashford here. This will put us into match point. Rashford. Ah, sit down, Ramsdale, you fucking donkey. Yeah, brilliant penalty. Brilliant penalty. Rashford does his little sidestep, then slows down and then just passes it into the side net and really good. Sends Ramsdale the wrong way. Brilliant stuff. 4-2 to United. Arsenal need to score or it's over. And it's Jorginho. Now this guy can take a penalty, in fairness to him. But we've seen him miss one against England, was it? Anyway, he just tries to kind of pass it and send the keeper the wrong way. Tom Heaton, another bit of mind games. Love it out with Tom Heaton by old school. Come on, Tom, save Jorginho's of all the penalties. Go on. Here we go. Run up. Sends him the wrong way. Jorginho's good at penalties, in fairness to him. Thanks for the follows, guys. Anthony, thanks. Who else is hitting the follow button? Anthony, James, thanks for the follow. Jim Bob, thanks for the follow. Shimon, thanks for the follow. ARB, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated, guys. Thanks everybody hitting the follow button. Who else have we got there? Keen, thanks for the follow. Jerome, Elijah, Diver, Peter. So here we go. Christian Eriksen to win it for Manchester United. Steps up. Oh yeah, Bove. There we go. United win in 90 minutes and win on penalties. Christian Eriksen buries it in the side netting. And United have beaten Arsenal twice in the one night. What more do you want? Twice in the one night? Brilliant. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. Great finish by Eriksen. He gives it all of that as well. The former Spurs man. He wants to be fucking scoring, doesn't he? Of course he does. Well, do you know what? That's a very, very good... cheers. That's a very, very good workout for United in pre-season, you would have to say. There's no kind of let up in that game. It was kind of helter-skelter from start to finish. United, I suppose Arsenal probably started well the first maybe 10 or 15 minutes, and United kind of weathered the storm. And let's be honest, we're going to have to do that a couple of times next season. You know, we're going to go into games next season where we're not going to be the number one team going at the opposition. No, if you're playing City or Arsenal or Liverpool or whoever, Newcastle or Spurs or whoever it may be, there are going to be times where we have to say, right guys, first 5 or 10 minutes, just keep it steady, keep it solid, and, you know, we'll go from there. And I think that's what United done tonight. Weather the storm. You've got, you know, Varane and Martinez at the back, just as cool as cucumbers, the two of them. And then, you know, you settle into the game a little bit more. You start to get a little bit more possession. You start to get a little bit more comfortable. And then all of a sudden you start to create chances. And we did. And then we create chances and we took 2 of them. And we took them very well. And in the second half then, obviously, we made an awful lot of changes. And Arsenal didn't really make any changes because they were 2-0 down. They said, well, we don't want to be embarrassed here, so they kept going. But what I was very impressed with, and even the likes of Maguire and Lindelof came on, and, you know, Williams and Dalot, and obviously Casemiro came on, but he was there with Eriksen, and, you know, Rashford came on and stuff like that. But what I was most impressed with was that we kept our shape quite well, and we kept it going. We didn't... we managed the game quite well. You know, we didn't need to score another goal. As much as the likes of Rashford and, you know, these types of players will want to score more goals, the team as a whole didn't really have to push for another goal, which was good. Let's see what people are saying in the chat here. Oshin says, we played more or less the first team from Arsenal for a large portion of that game and did well. Get a number 9 in there, Onana pinging balls, Rashford out left, and we're cooking beans. Love it. Fucking love it. I mean, what more do you want? You know. Let me ask you a question, actually. And do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a poll up here on YouTube for everybody to answer, right? And it's a bit of a random one. Why can't I put a poll up? Oh, I've got a poll up already. Sorry, let me end that poll first. Let me put a poll up here. Now, there you go. Now, I haven't mentioned what it is, but you can see the poll, right? Comment on it. Mbappe, yes or no? Because Mbappe, we all know what's going on with Mbappe, don't we? You know, and obviously I want to keep it on United, but my reason being for it is that could United go in and maybe make an offer for him? And, I mean, he is up there with one of the best players in the world, but do you want Mbappe? That's my question. And people in, you know, people on TikTok can answer it as well, you know, in the chat. Yes or no? Let me know in the chat. Mbappe, yes or no? Because obviously there's a quality argument and then there's a mentality argument. You know what I mean? So, and I think that's where people kind of differ. Is Mbappe, we all know Mbappe is good enough, but has he got the mentality? Has he got the hunger? All of that kind of stuff. That's what I would like to know, you know. Oshin says no. Graham says God no. Brian says hell no. Jared says definitely not. Jock says Mbappe all day long. The man is box office in attack. Chris says Erik ten Hag looks like he can handle Mbappe. There we go. I'm going to put the earphones back on because Bruno is talking. Dylan says no because too big of an ego and he'll ask for a lot. Graham says he's toxic as Pogba was. Finn says not a fan of the person. Brian says wrong attitude. Shane says no way, we just spent years trying to get rid of characters like that. I have to agree. I have to agree with the majority of people there about Mbappe. I think if you got Mbappe, if Erik ten Hag got Mbappe at 18 years of age and just, you know, didn't inflate his ego an awful lot and just let him play football and didn't do what PSG done and offered him half the club, and you can make decisions behind the scenes, and that's just crazy stuff. I don't want Mbappe at Manchester United. I think it would be and I agree. Someone said it there. Who said it? Let's see. Shane said it. We spent years trying to get rid of characters like that, and I have to agree with Shane on that one. I really do, because you know, you get your Di Marias and you get your Falcaos, and while these mightn't be big attitude players, they're the kind of players that are there not necessarily to win things, but they're there for clout, you know, and they don't want to go to a lower club, but all of a sudden United come in with a lot of money, and yeah, you know what I mean. I think Mbappe to Manchester United is a no, and it should always be a no, in my opinion. Anyway, let's see what people on TikTok are saying. Mbappe, sulking, childish behaviour, willing to sacrifice a year on the bench and then go for free. Well, I mean, the Mbappe situation is crazy in my opinion, because the thing about it is that all of the balls are in Mbappe's court. It's unreal, because basically it's a standoff between PSG and Mbappe. And PSG are saying, no, we're not letting you run down your contract. We're going to sell you this summer. You're gone because we want to get money for you. Of course we do. And like every club should. But Mbappe has 1 year left on his contract. And he can and very easily run down his contract and sit in the bench for a year. Because if he does that and Real Madrid get him for free next summer, he is going to get 600 grand a week. Because you're going to probably pay 150 million for him this summer. Even though, I mean, if Spurs are looking for 100 million for Harry Kane with a year left on his contract, what are PSG going to look for Mbappe? And there has been reports out there saying that Mbappe supposedly already has a contract and an agreement with Real Madrid for 2024. You know, which I don't know the legality around that, but ethically that's completely against, you know, the ethics of football, where you're contracted to a club and you're already agreeing a contract for the following year with another club. I think that's probably not even allowed, because, right, okay, you can sign a pre-contract in the January before your contract ends, but maybe it's not illegal to agree a contract for, you know, let's say I was playing with United and my contract was ending in 2 years' time, and I said to Real Madrid, no, I'll be there in 2 years' time. I'm not going to sign a new contract. Let's agree a deal now. I don't know if that's illegal or not, but the ethics of it is really, really bad. It is really bad. Let's see. Benny says, this club doesn't stand for egos. Same with Ronaldo. Ten Hag said no. I love it, Benny. I love it. And that's the way we need to be going all of the time now. We need to be saying it's not about individuals. It's about the collective. It's about the team. It's about the style of play, you know, and I'm all for it. And I said it last year. I said Ten Hag is the man to do that if he's given the time and the resources. Now, it does look like he's going to be given the time, because hopefully we're going to get new owners, and if we get new owners, he's going to have the resources as well, regardless, because whether it's Qatar or whether Sorry, guys. I touched the mute button again. I do apologize. So basically, what I was saying there. Sorry, that's 2 streams in a row. Is there any way of turning off that fucking mute button? The only reason I noticed is that I seen people. Chris came over from YouTube onto TikTok and told me. So anyway, I was waffling there. I was talking about Mbappe, and I was saying that Mbappe to United doesn't make sense because Ten Hag wants to build a squad of characters. And I don't think Mbappe is the character that... I think it's good. I think Ten Hag wants more of a collective than individuals. And I think that's why Ronaldo didn't work. You know what I mean? Ronaldo didn't work because it was all about Ronaldo. And if Mbappe comes in, it's going to be about Mbappe. Now, he's never coming to United, by the way. And the reason why he's not is because he's fallen out with Qatar, who own PSG. And if Qatar buy us, you know what I mean? Doesn't matter. Gasky says, how would you rate Kobe Mainoo's performance? I thought he played well. Yeah, I thought he played well. I love the confidence of him. Not afraid to lose the ball. Not afraid to take risks. And that's what you want. Like, there's a lot of people that would say that give a lot of criticism to Bruno, that he gives the ball away too much and he loses the ball. But you have to be willing to lose the ball to create chances. You know what I mean? I think Kobe Mainoo was in the same kind of mold as that. So yeah, really, really enjoyed it. UCC channel moment of pre-season so far. Yeah, apologies about that, guys. Because I put my hand there and watch this, look. Also then not mute when I just hit it again. It's so easy to touch it. It's my left hand. I can't use my left hand, so I can use my right hand all we want and do this. You're getting good content tonight, in fairness. I'm waiting just to see Eric Ten Hag come on. Tom Heaton is speaking there now as well, so... Dennis Urban there, but he's still not a pick on him. Look, MUTV. Not a pick on him. You say, Jesus, Dennis, you do a job there for us for 20 minutes. Go up and down that left flank. Couple of free kicks. Take a penalty there in the shootout then as well, you know. That needs clipping. Lads, you clip it all you want. Just make sure you tag me in it so I can then put it up on the channel. It's the beer talking. It is. It is. This is the... I can't even remember now. I think this is 8, is it? Anyway. Mainoo was man of the match, but don't make him into pre-season Pirlo, says Onana. I agree. I do think Kobe Mainoo was our best player today. It's hard to do a man of the match when there's 2 11s in each half, but I do think Kobe Mainoo was up there. Him, I would put Wan-Bissaka in the same bracket. He's going to be a very good player, Kobe Mainoo. Do you work, mate? I do. This is just the kitman.eu is in the chat, guys. There you go. There he is. The kitman.eu, the official sponsor of today's stream. One more time, we'll give him a big shout out. We'll get the jerseys up here. All of the retro jerseys, the new jerseys, the international jerseys. He's after sending me a few, obviously green and gold until the club is sold. Love it. Cutting the nipples out of me, but that's the material that was used back in the 90s, which even makes it even better, the fact that the guys are using the right material. 1988 to 1990 away jersey. I love it. I have to say, I love that one. And then, of course, who doesn't love the 99? And do you know what's brilliant about it? Look, and I said this already. Where is it? There it is. Look, it's all stitched. Look at that. Look, it's all stitched on. New Camp 99, all stitched. Absolute quality, lads. Absolute quality. The kitman.eu is the website. Same name on Instagram. Go check him out. Drop me a DM if you need anything special. He'll let you know. Really delighted to be sponsored by Alan. Legend. Appreciate it, man. Absolute legend. So yeah, go check him out. Link is in the description as well, guys. Anybody watching on YouTube, you can check it out. Link is in the description. Anyone on TikTok, just check out thekitman.eu because I can't leave a link on the live here. So go check him out. Let's see what people are saying here. Finn says, isn't it funny how players don't want to finish their careers at Man City? Since 2011, only one player has retired at the club, and he was near done getting there, Patrick Vieira. Well, the reason for that is because there's a couple of reasons for that, Finn. One is negative and the other is positive. One is that they don't have the history of bringing players through the academy. Probably Phil Foden is probably the first one of that genre. And secondly, which is the positive from a Man City standpoint, is that they're very good at selling players and getting money in for them. You know, so rather than the nostalgia that United tend to have every now and again, where we'll just let players, you know, drag on and drag on and drag on. City go, right, you're finished, your peak is done, we're selling you now and we're going to get 20 million for you, or 30 million, whatever it is. Whereas you look at United, we're crap at selling players. You know what I mean? So there's pros and cons to everything. You know what I mean? Let me listen to Ten Hag here. Love Ten Hag, by talking about we have to do it in both halves and we have to, regardless of the 11 that are on the pitch. I love the standards from him, and there's no bullshit with him. You know what I mean? He doesn't take on, you know, did he play well? Yeah, he did, but you could have played better. You know what I mean? I love it. I just love it. I have to say. Terry says, Glazers, turn down the real money, staying at the club. Maguire too, explain. Jesus, explain. Question mark. Capital letters. The Glazers will sell. When they will sell is another question. Maguire, we don't know what's going on in the background. He's stripped of the captaincy, but Erik ten Hag might be happy to keep him as a backup. You know, now, if you're going to go sign... Now, if Maguire's happy to be a backup, then he's happy to be a backup and pick up his 200 grand a week and hopefully play in the Euros for him next year. But it's all down to him. We still have a hangover from the Ed Woodward era where we're giving Brandon Williams 50 grand a week. We're giving Harry Maguire 200 grand a week. You know, we're giving Jadon Sancho probably fucking 275 grand a week. You know, we still have that hangover, and we're going to have it for a few years yet because players do not have to leave. Look at Mbappe, and we're just talking about him. PSG want to sell him. He does not have to leave. PSG can accept offers from every club in the world, and Kylian Mbappe can outright refuse to agree personal terms with any club and sit on the bench for 12 months for PSG and then go to Real Madrid. All of the power is in the players' hands. Now, you would hope that the majority of players would have some bit of ambition to keep their career alive and to keep their, I suppose, their sharpness and their match fitness and their mental health as well, I would say. I mean, sitting on the bench for 12 months just so you can get a payday to Real Madrid in you know, next year doesn't make sense to me. You know, if Real Madrid wanted me, they'll never want me. Let's say I'm Mbappe, for example. Let's say Madrid wanted me, but they were saying, we're not going to pay for you. We're going to wait and we'll sign you on a free next year and we'll give you fucking 600 grand a week. But then all of a sudden, Man City come in and they say, well, hold on, we'll give 100 million to PSG and Mbappe, we'll give you 200 grand a week. If he turns that down just to get 600 grand a week at Madrid the following year, I think it shows an awful lot it shows an awful lack of ambition, you know. And it's similar with United players. You know, your Harry Maguire's, for example, is the main one. You know, whereas there is interest from other clubs. He's not going to be getting the same money with West Ham or Aston Villa or Spurs or wherever if he does decide to go. He knows he's not going to be first choice at Manchester United. There's only one in my eyes. If I was a player, like when I was playing, I got to like 29, probably 30 years of age, and there was young lads coming up through that were taking my place, and I was like, grand, I'm not sitting on the bench, I'll just go, you know what I mean? And I went and played with another club, and that was okay, because like, if Harry Maguire stays at Manchester United, he knows he's not going to play, and he's just going to be sitting in the dressing room being bitter, saying, I should be playing. And if Martinez has a bad game, it doesn't matter, Maguire's still not going to get in ahead of him. But then he's going to get bitter, and it's just going to bring the dressing room down. And it was similar with me in a completely different level, where I was just going, well, I don't want to bring the morale of the dressing room down. I'm just going to go. But I didn't give a shit about the morale of the dressing room. I wanted to play football, so that was it. And that should be the case with every footballer, regardless of what level you're at and how much money you're getting. You should want to play more than you should want to earn money, in my opinion. So, anyway. Benny says, I don't think Mbappe cares with the money he's on. I'm a fan of some companies in my work industry, but if another is paying me 3 times more, then I'll move. Well, it's the same in every capacity, isn't it? You know what I mean? Like if you were earning 700 quid a week at the job you're in, and then a new job came in and offered you 1,200. I handed him my notice there. And actually, I'm not even giving you notice. I quit, and I'm starting that next week. You know what I mean? So yeah, look, how much is enough? And none of us will ever be able to put it into context how you go from 300 grand a week to 600 grand a week. Because 300 grand a week is more money than we would ever be able to spend regardless. You know what I mean? So it's a different world. And we're kind of numb to the fact now that, you know, like, there's a couple of guys from, say, my hometown that have gone and played in England. And there's one or two that are currently still there. And they're not in the Premier Division, but they're in the lower leagues. And they're earning maybe 15. I think one of them is earning 17 grand a week, I think. But we get so numb to the figures of, you know, football and how inflated it has become, that if you heard how much is on 17 grand a week, pittance. Now you ask any regular person who's going and doing a 9-to-5 job, like myself, like the majority of ye that are watching, would you like 17 grand a week? Yeah, what? Yeah, but your mother has to stand out in the rain for a year and a half. Ma, look, it'd be grand. I'd bring you a bowl of soup every day. You know what I mean? 17 grand a week. Now, these lads are on 300 grand a week. So it boggles the mind. It really, really does. Finn says, Maguire should head off to Serie A. Plenty of time on the ball. He'd do well out there. But I think he would do well at a West Ham or a Villa or a Wolves, or a team that plays on the edge of their own box, where he doesn't have to turn around and run behind. You know what I mean? Chris says, Arsenal don't look good with Rice. He hasn't shown the passion. 100 mil should change your team. I agree, Chris. I agree. And there's going to be serious pressure. Molly says, yes, please. I'd love 17 grand a week. I do it for 17 grand a month, says Ben. Absolutely, I would. Absolutely. Onana says, another hot take. The biggest problem with football is how inflated it is. Absolutely. The Englishman says, Maguire is no longer good for Man United. He was never good in the first place. I agree. I absolutely agree, guys. I really do. David says, Two of my play League Two. Two of my teammates play in League Two, and they're only on £5,000 sterling, and they're chuffed, lad. I think a lot of this comes from the younger proportion of the viewership, where you think £5,000 a week is nothing. Now, go out and work in McDonald's and earn £400 a week and bust your arse, and tell me that £5,000 a week to kick a ball is not nothing. It's everything. It's fucking monumental. It's monumental. So it is. But anyway. I don't want to get too carried away. What flavour is it? It's triple melon. Give me a sec. Lovely. Unfortunately, a lot of English players are overrated. Well, you look at, and we mentioned it earlier on, the Englishman. The two most expensive English players in history have previously wore Irish jerseys. Now, I'm Irish, of course. But the two most expensive players in English history have wore Irish jerseys. Rice and Grealish. So, can we talk about how De Gea was treated? I think he was treated pretty poorly, I have to say. But my counter-argument to that is that he didn't have the best ending to a season. Now, why are you hiding the vape? I don't think he can do it on live. I think you could get blocked or banned for... Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm not taking the chance. But anyway, so with De Gea, I can understand why we pulled the contract, because he had a bad end to the season. Okay? Now, we don't know what the circumstances were behind the scenes. Did De Gea have it signed and United didn't? Did United have it signed and De Gea didn't? Did neither of them have it signed? A contract was offered back in March for David De Gea, and he agreed to it, but I don't think it was signed by both parties. Now, subsequently, Erik ten Hag changed his mind on the performances that De Gea had on the back end of the season. And that's okay. That's fair enough. Because the manager is entitled to change his mind in the drop of a hat. He's a manager. That's what he's paid for. And I think he made the right call. I think if we went another season in with David De Gea, I think we're going to realise, and there's a lot of David De Gea supporters out there, and I am one. I don't think he's a Man United legend, and I've made a TikTok about that, and I've got an awful lot of flack over it. But I don't mind that. Everyone has their own opinion, and you know, people that give me their opinion on TikTok and the comments and all, no problem. I don't think he's a Man United legend because he is the third best goalkeeper we've ever had, and he had maybe 3 good seasons out of 10. That's not legendary status, in my opinion. You know, legendary status is Paul Scholes having 11 good seasons out of 14, you know, or Roy Keane having 12 good seasons out of 12. That's legendary status, you know what I mean? And you win and you get the trophies behind it. David De Gea has a Premier League, you know, Ferguson's last season, and he's got a Europa League, which he never played in because it was Romero, and he's got an FA Cup, and he's got a Carabao Cup now, and all of that. I still don't think he's a legend, but he was an unbelievable servant and a fantastic player for Manchester United. But the manager gets paid to make these decisions, and I think he's made the right one. I think when we look back on it in another couple of months, when we see Onana playing over the space of the next maybe 3-4 months, I think we're going to say, yeah, he made the right choice. Now look, Onana is going to make mistakes. He is going to make mistakes, because you do not be so comfortable on that ball without having these kind of mistakes in your locker. You know what I mean? And he will make them. And it's important that we don't get on his case, because I think the pros will certainly outweigh the cons. He might give away a couple of goals every season from being too lackadaisical on the ball, but how many goals are we going to score because of him being so good on the ball, in my opinion, you know? Greatest United shirt ever, that. Yes, brilliant, ain't it? Go check out the kitman.eu, guys. He's sponsoring the live. The kitman.eu. He's got all of these jerseys. They're all about €40. They're for nothing, and they're so good. They're so good. Look, one more time before we go. No, he sent me all of these ones as well. You think this one is good? I think this is my favourite. 88 to 1990 away jersey. And for any of the younger people in the chat, back in the 80s and 90s, you didn't get a new jersey every season. You used to get one every 2 years if you were lucky. 88 to 90, that was our away jersey. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And then, of course, we have the GOAT, the greatest of all time. 99. Sharp. The proper crest. The European crest. And then look, it's all stitched on. Look, it's all stitched. It's fucking unbelievable. Camp Nou, 1999. Lads, get it. 40 quid. 40 quid. Go and buy it. You'll have it forever. Unbelievable. Anyway, the kitman.eu. Anybody on YouTube, link is in the description. Anybody on TikTok, just get them on Instagram, or the kitman.eu is the website. Go get it. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. This has been a very, very interesting and enjoyable live, I have to say. I've had about 8 beers. I might as well finish this one before we go, because this is the last one. But let's have a look at the fixture list here, because we are playing, and we're going to be live again. We're live for all of the preseason games as well, guys. So it's they're after changing the time of the Real Madrid game and the Borussia Dortmund game. Anyway, okay. So the next 3 games, 3:30 in the morning, 1:30 in the morning, and 2:00 in the morning. So we've got Wrexham on Wednesday. So it's Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. We've got Wrexham. We've got literally the next night, we've got Real Madrid at 1:30 in the morning. And then on the 31st then, which is Sunday night, Monday morning, we've got Borussia Dortmund. And then we've got the 5th of August, then we've got Lens, which is 1:45 in the morning. And then we've got Bilbao, which is in Dublin, which I'm going to, so it's great. So make sure you're hitting the follow button, the subscribe button, guys. It's going to be a laugh, because we're going to be up in the middle of the night. Chris is going to be there for because it's his time. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's going to be great. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm half tore now, but I'm only warming up the old liver for Kilkenny winning the All-Ireland tomorrow. Come on, the Cats! Get in there. Make sure you're hitting the follow button, the subscribe button on YouTube, guys. I really appreciate it. It's been a brilliant live. Welcome to all of the new official members of the YouTube channel. You're more than welcome. If anybody wants to become an official member of the YouTube channel, the link is in the description of the video, and you will have the chance to come on to the match reaction videos throughout the season. So that's what the members are getting this year. Last season, the match reaction was just me, but now we're going to be bringing on official channel members of the YouTube channel on to give their opinion and their thoughts and comments and stuff. So make sure you're clicking the link in the description, check out the options, and join as an official member. Thanks everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. You're all legends. What have we got? A couple of thousand people on YouTube throughout the whole night. We've got nearly 60,000 likes on TikTok. You're absolute legends. What day is today? Today's Saturday, so tomorrow's Sunday. So Monday night we'll be back for our usual Manchester United news show at 7:30 on Monday night. So make sure you're back for that. And then of course we'll have the watch along then Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. Love you all, legends. Yeah, I'm a bit drunk. I do love you. On the Cats.